That's what I'll do with my life. I'll fix it in post.
So from the meter alone,
in the afterlife, I'll go back in time and fix all my mistakes.
I made sure that it was working when I was messing with this early in the morning.
If Scrooge can do it, I can do it too.
from the meter alone, it looks like the music shouldn't be too overbearing.
What?
Sorry.
Hoi, hoi. Yeah, the music, the desktop audio is turned off.
Yeah, Matt and Jamie are pretty dark on this stream.
Are
it's
we?
fine.
Oh yeah, very dark.
Oh, alright, we'll take it back. Take it back now.
Alright.
Yeah.
Take it back now, y'all.
Yeah.
This time.
I guess,
Can you configure the video a little less?
we can go to 5.
Yeah, 5 was good.
Yeah, don't turn it to 11.
See, it looks blown out on this one, but maybe it's just the angle. You know, like TVs be angling.
Oh, right.
Oh yeah, it's just the angle.
TVs be angling.
We be worrying about the angle, man. Alright. We are cooking. Okay. Hey everyone.
Hi, Nate.
Welcome back to... Hey Jamie. Welcome back to Cardboard Odysseys, featuring Fables on Tables, the Scars of Thragordun campaign, episode 6. I'm gonna go over what happened last time.
Thank God.
I've been waiting
Which
15 years for this.
You guys are about to be hookers.
What?
Which I actually double checked.
Don't
for the first
remember
time.
that.
In a brothel.
We'll get there then.
Okay.
We're in the
I
brothel.
do
and
remember
you
this.
guys
I do remember this.
Yeah. So last time, the party made it to a part of the Scars organization known as the Den. This was where the Scars seemed to like carouse and hang out and sleep and that sort of thing.
What the fuck? There's clearly some futuristic weapons at the
I
den.
took new weapon proficiency in
And
rifles.
she just shot that place up. So I was trying to pull up the stream to make sure that when you have this maximized, it wasn't messing up the stream.
Yeah.
And that was an ad.
Oh, okay.
Oh, gotcha.
So we get ads, that's right.
Hey!
You skipped it, that means we get less money.
I didn't skip
Is that
it, I
how
just
that
turned it off.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh.
No. So skipped ads actually do give you some money, but it's a smaller
the
portion
first
than if you
5
watched
seconds.
all of it.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's crazy. I didn't know that.
Yeah. They want those eyeballs.
Yeah, they want as many eyes as possible for as long as possible.
Yeah. So, the party got acquainted with Burton the bartender before heading to sleep for the evening. But in the middle of the night, they were awoken in the company of Brand and 2 mysterious shaded figures. A man and a woman dressed all in black with masks and hoods. In return for the party's favor of retrieving scotch for Brand, he rewarded them with having the honor of getting to kill the Thrag command soldier who attacked them the day before. Following this, for all that they had seen and done so far, it was time for each member of the party to decide whether they were going to stay or go. Each accepted a scar from Brand's blade and was allowed to return to sleep. The next day, they were approached by the robed man with a scarred left eye, who introduced himself as Guile. He handed the party a crimson red garter and told them to take it to Mean Madam Scarlet at the Red Rose, an old church which had been outfitted into a brothel. And this is where we're kind of rewinding. And because in our remix, so Guile was not alone when he approached you.
Oh.
There was another unfamiliar woman in his company who he said was a member of the Scars that would be accompanying you on your mission. And what does that woman look like, Jamie?
What?
She's a young lady, kind of like very porcelain, unflawed in any way. Skin, long black hair, kind of expressionless face, and violet eyes. Would this be a time?
What?
At this moment, you could choose to introduce yourself and reveal as much about yourself as you would like.
Black gown and holding a large U quarter staff with like a crystal ball inside of it.
Like it's bent into a U?
No, it's a
U
it's
is
a hood.
Y.
I know.
You
Y-E-U.
would. You would. Y-E-W.
Like a
Or
woman.
that's what I meant. It was a W. You wall.
And, yeah, that's about it for now.
Okay.
Our party's full. We already have 4. So.
Yeah. What are we gonna do?
Yeah.
One of them must die.
Go to camp.
Islander.
Yeah. So Guile says.
Not PG-3.
Guile says, you know, this is Lyra. She will be accompanying you. Jilly was always kind of a wild child, sort of driven by whims and feelings and desires. And at this point in the adventure, her desires strike more towards Hunk Who Bakes.
That's your way of exiting. Okay.
So,
Okay.
while the party wasn't looking, she was distracted by the scent of pies and slipped away.
I didn't tell him to do this, by the way. That's fantastic, though. Thank you.
So why are you abandoning Joey?
She didn't really fit here, so. We had somebody who was good with setting things on fire, and
We do? I have 1 spell that can do it. But anyway.
So, now Lyra, a member of the Scars, is the 4th member of your party.
Thank you, child.
So, then we fast forward. You have made it to the Red Rose during the day, and you knocked on up to her room, where you confronted the madam, who invited you into her room, took a seat, saw that you were presenting her with the red garter. Oh, pardon me. And said, "All right, which one of you ladies is getting to work?" And that is where we will pick up.
Is Lyra like? Is she human? Is she elf?
We don't know. She's got a porcelain face.
She might not even be human.
Very pale.
Like, living.
and-
She's a witch.
No one dead.
Yeah.
No one dead.
No, I'm not.
That doesn't mean she's not a robot. Doesn't mean she's not a Phyrexian.
elf?
Yeah.
Like, is she of 20 years?
Porcelain
I have
Legionnaire is a great card.
Did you make a new tag thingy with her?
Nate makes those. Oh, I didn't make a tag. I thought we were playing my game this week, so
Oh.
I was dumb.
Play your game last time.
She would remember if we played last week.
True.
Oh, you're looking for a picture?
Yeah, I have a really pretty little picture, but
Swear to God, if it's like Phyrexian on life, I'm gonna leave.
It's what?
it's a magic card.
Dude, the Fallout set has so many good cards.
I believe
so full body.
Oh!
it. Okay.
But
Oh,
then
that's cool.
I have a up close one. So full body.
Oh, okay. You said she had a mask on, right? Or she just have a white face?
Would this be a time? That's what I was asking.
It's up to you.
I'll go with no.
So Phyrexians are magic.
Yeah.
There's when she said porcelain face, that's the first image that came to my
Oh,
head.
Oh, okay.
Like,
I was thinking more like...
Is that
Yes.
Cardi? Is that Cardi B?
What?
No. Hair so black.
Are you
it's
sure?
Almost purple.
It's not
Okay.
Cardi B. It's not
When you
Cardi
say
B.
porcelain, I was thinking like the Raven Queen, like the porcelain mask that the
No.
Raven Queen wears.
Skin tone color.
Got it. Okay. Okay.
Younger,
She's
pretty.
a pale lady.
Doesn't look like she would be, gangster.
That's not what I'm thinking of.
Gotcha.
Who am I thinking of? Selena Gomez?
Oh, Selena
Ariana
Gomez is
Grande?
gorgeous. I think you're thinking of Selena Gomez. She's so pretty.
So
Okay, so I will
Yeah,
just
she kind of looks like that character.
I will just look at Madam, what's her name? Madam Scarlet,
Yeah.
and just say what do you mean he's going to get to what kind of work?
Gonna fucking get that guy. Alright, so the way this usually works is one of you girls will trot around with the rest of my escorts, and eventually some lad will come to, I don't know, whisk you away to a private room, and whatever goes on there, goes on.
Why would we do that?
just
Are you
message
insane?
delivery. Maybe it's fun for you. I don't know. I simply am paid to facilitate the meeting.
What meeting?
She did say it's time for another meeting. That was the last thing one of the things that she said to us at the end.
Who's she?
When
Madam
technically
Scarlet.
when Jilly handed her the red
That's true.
garter, she said it's time for another meeting.
Yep.
Yeah, but like
I don't know what that means.
meeting with who?
We don't know.
Well, he just said trot around until something happens. What does that mean?
That means you work in the brothel until the lad says, "Hey, I want that
So
one."
are we to wear this garter, and that would indicate to...
One of ye, and whoever it is that's coming to deliver the message to you will find you.
That sounds horrendous.
I'm not a dancer.
It sounds less as weird as it sounds.
Trust me, sweetie, a lot of my girls are not dancers. They do just fine.
What about you? Would you like to do this?
Sure.
We go dragonborn wearing a red garter? Yes.
I want...
I need art.
I request
Sometimes you gotta take
service.
one for the team, you know?
Yeah.
It's a wee bit strange, but it's none of my business. So, to rent out the regular room will be 15 gold.
You can put that on the Scars bill.
No, you'll either need to pay that to me now or work it off.
Man, I get some working.
I was gonna say I can pay it if we need to.
I can throw some in.
I think
I
that you
got
would
it.
like it if these meetings continued here, and maybe you should look the other way this one time. Can I try to persuade you?
You sure can.
Okay. I'll get my 15 gold back.
Okay, good. I do have proficiency in that.
Nice.
I don't know. Her dice today. Okay. Probably not. 14.
Okay. She takes a moment. She says, "You're very pretty, dear. Perhaps leave the thinking to someone else."
Oh damn!
I typically do. I leave it to Brant.
Mm-hmm. Well, if Brand has a problem with it, he can always come and talk to me about it. But amazingly, he never seems to show his face around here, so I'm not going to worry about it. The rooms cost money. If I give it out for free, I'll be losing money, and I simply refuse to do that.
Well,
So-
Nate, I don't
What?
have any gold, so I don't know what I should have started with. I have 10
Okay.
gold, so I
Well, wait, I just need some clarification.
Yes.
We're
It's not.
supposed to wear the red garter
Yeah, and
and
trot around,
around
and somebody's
until
gonna find us.
somebody comes to us?
Yeah, we're gonna
Yes.
be we're using the garter as a
It's like
Beacon.
a signal.
Like a signal.
and then the
Yeah.
guy who needs to deliver the message to
Yeah.
Brand will be like, the beacon is lit.
Yeah, somebody's
Oh.
going...
It's not that you're actually being a prostitute.
The Scarlet's actually the beacon of Gondor.
Yes. Yes.
Okay.
And they're
You will
taking the
be-
hobbits to Isengard.
That
You
makes-
will be working with the prostitutes, though, and for
So
all intents and
somebody's gonna
purposes,
confront
will
you.
Be one.
Yeah, but I'm just not gonna do anything.
Oh, okay. That's fine.
That's why
Wait,
once
wait,
he
what
once,
did you say?
I'm just gonna play hard to get.
He is technically
you're-
a prostitute.
Like you have to be working with the prostitutes until you're approached.
Yeah, I'm just gonna play hard to get until somebody. I'm just gonna charge a very large amount. That's what it'll be.
7,000 gold.
Well,
How much is a horse and
I mean,
wagon?
Gemling Dragonborns are rare,
Mhm.
so it's a rare
if
oddity.
you want to
Rare
pay some of that, I
delicacy.
can chip in
Mhm.
too for the 15 gold.
I'm thinking about trying to talk her down because I have pretty good stats on that too.
I could make her do it, but I don't know that I really. Like, I mean, I can do it. The one with this one, I think it's they. I
Are
think they
we,
know,
are we
but they're
really
not
gonna
angry.
bicker with
Yeah,
her
I think,
for 15 gold?
I think 15 gold is good enough. to
I mean,
just
I
check
only
there.
have 67.
I only have 155.
Oh,
I have 24. Fuck you.
I don't know
guys.
how I got
you
so
can
much.
absolutely, you can absolutely pay 15 gold.
Yeah. Just making sure that is gold, right? Yeah, copper's above.
Okay.
Yeah. I don't know how I got so much.
All right, so who's wearing the?
Yes.
Oh, you are.
Yeah.
Look for real. Okay.
why not?
I'll just stand and
YOLO,
There has to be male hookers here.
Yeah. There doesn't have to be, but there is now.
You wouldn't be the first, but
You might be the last.
It's not a regular.
Perfect.
Are you sure you two ladies don't want to work? You could make something.
Do I look like a performer?
I like that she doesn't even acknowledge the bird lady.
She don't know.
He's not even looking
Every
at.
performer looks the same with their clothes off, dear. I don't discriminate. I mean, look at who I'm sending out onto the floor. some sort of crystalline dragon. Now, is there anything else you need?
Oh my god, I can doll myself up with your makeup kit?
Oh, can it be?
I wanted to
It'll
suggest
change your
that,
face,
but
yeah.
I'm not sure. I don't think I would know that, or would I?
No. You just got here.
Yes. That's a very pretty. What do you look like?
So we got a room now.
Her hair is
Yeah.
cut real short and kind of like swooped over, like it's a blonde, like it's a
Karen.
like a blonde color.
Oh,
It's not like that.
It's more
It's
way more
blonde
pixie
too.
than Karen.
Pixie.
Yeah.
Got the pixie poof in back,
No.
long pieces in front that are
No.
like straight
There's
with highlights.
sticks in there.
Sticks.
The top
so,
is like swooped
Pixie.
over.
yeah, so
and
just
then- I have no freckles. Alex had a shit ton of freckles.
yeah, so just to quickly kind of orient you. So this is the main room where the bar is that you walked into. So this leads out to the street, and then you walked upstairs to a balcony. So this is her room where you're at right now, and you guys are gonna have this room right here.
Okay, we oh, that's a carpet. I was like, that's a
Yeah.
very big bed. No, it's not. But it's not a cage, so it's good.
Exactly.
My days of sleeping in cages are over.
Oh, oh, oh.
For now.
Ah.
Chat, what's my password?
Ask ChatGPT, what's my password? Oh, you can't even get on.
I'm locked out.
Is that a no from both of you then?
Yes.
I can disguise myself. Maybe I could do this.
It's based on principle. Alex is not doing this.
I'm sorry, who?
I said what I said.
What is your name?
Jade.
Ah, I heard something else when you said that.
I'll do it.
There goes the
Have
idea
you
of the
borked?
Dragonborn. Oh, well.
You say get borked?
Happy
What?
to have you aboard.
Oh.
Aboard.
Get bored.
Alright, time to get borked.
What you do with your time is up to you.
I forgot my name for a second. I'm like, oh, Tyrion is sad. He doesn't get to be a hooker.
Do you want to join me? We could be a duo.
Yeah,
True.
like a 2-for-1 deal.
We don't have. We only have one garter. Yeah, but that's fine. We can just make it.
You can 3-legged contest thing, like tie it around both of your legs.
Three-legged race.
Yeah.
Alright, well, since I can't have the other two of ye lazing around my business, wasting space, I could sort of see ye being some, like, muscle, helping out, even if you're not scantily clad while doing so, and I have to admit, I'm not sure what I could use you for.
Thanks. You're the best. I think
She has her own skill sets.
Yeah. She's sending us out, I think. At least me.
Please stay close.
You're no good here.
Yeah. My
Alright.
kind isn't welcome here.
Ye could deliver drinks.
I thought she was about to sleep deliver messages like a bird.
You're a homing pigeon.
Here you go.
I don't even have message. I can't do that.
No, you can fly, can't you?
No, I don't think I can.
I thought kangaroos can fly.
I don't think they have a fly speed.
Oh,
Nope.
I thought down there, and
They're like penguins.
effectively, yes.
They're a flightless bird.
Well, magical penguin.
Okay.
I mean, if I'm delivering drinks, I'm getting paid.
Yeah, you'll get a little bit.
Well, I'll just make sure I withhold tips.
yeah, 2 copper.
Yeah.
I'll withhold tips.
Okay, so
Yeah, you will.
this is where. So there are these 2 rooms off here, which is where you can get ready, get all gussied up.
Makeup rooms
I
with
just
the L
happened to
sofas.
think.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
You just happen to think.
Is that the first time today, or you...
Damn!
This new person
Does
that
change our
Jamie's
mission
playing,
drastically?
Yes.
Yes, I know. I was going to talk to you
She
about
doesn't
that.
know we're undercover.
Yeah, she's an actual member and we're not. Yeah. I was going to talk to you about that.
Fuck.
Oh, I
That
see.
changes the outcome of everything.
Jillian
now.
doesn't know.
Yeah,
Or-
so
or
I'll-
the not
Lyra.
new Jillian.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We can't like openly talk about the mission.
Sure we can.
No, we
We
can't.
just do it through my brain.
That's not openly.
It's kind of, it's like a, you know, it's
I'm
like a
gonna
relay.
watch you guys just stare at each other all the time.
Why do they always just stare off?
Like
the
this just
darkness?
threw a major
Yes,
wrench
yes, it did. Yes.
in
Aw.
That's
everything.
why when he was saying this, I was just looking at the cup like, oh fuck, oh fuck, oh fuck, oh fuck.
Yeah.
Like, how the fuck are we supposed to do this now?
Damn it, Jamie.
And unless she's still part of the main mission, but we just don't know it yet.
Oh, yeah, unless she comes out and says, I'm undercover too.
I don't get to yell at Jilly for killing the Thrag command. That's a bummer.
Right,
Yeah.
yeah. You can say you did. And maybe that's why she was like, yeah,
Fuck
I got
this
better
guy.
things I can do.
Fuck these guys, I'm going to fucking Baker.
I'm gonna kill somebody else.
Alright.
Fuck Baker's got money.
Sorry.
Getting gussied up means just readjusting the greatsword on my back.
They will ask that you not don the greatsword while you're bouncing.
Yeah. What type of
What kind of
armor
bouncer
do I wear?
doesn't have a weapon?
These are your
Well,
weapons.
I mean, true.
Are you a monk?
No,
Nope.
but
Then
I'm
those
a...
aren't your weapons.
She's
Don't believe him when he says these are your weapons. You're not a monk.
No, I took special
Monkey.
feats for grappling.
Ah.
Do you have tavern brawlers?
Ooh, that would be. That'd be
Not right now.
Mm.
I thought about that. Fighters get more ASIs, so I thought about that later. I took Martial Adept so I can get another feat or another maneuver.
Alright.
But I have grappling strike and fighting style.
But yeah, definitely Tyrianth, Lyra. How are you getting gussied up?
With the kit. Oh, I can fill you in that we have a makeup kit for disguises. If you're interested in changing your appearance.
Yes.
If you want to get rid of your paleness, you can change it.
I like how I look, but I will change it for this.
For this, yeah.
Yes. Can you...
I'll pull
Is
out
it
of
just
my
your face or
pocket.
your
It's
entire
just your
body?
face.
Yeah, just your face.
Thank you.
What's unique? It holds up. You can wash it, water gets on it, no problem. Basically, until you wash it off, spending 10 minutes.
So we look
10
at
minute scrub.
the people here and see what would be the other girls and see what would be.
Yeah, as the night goes on, some more girls will shuffle in.
Well, she's trying to get a lay of the land of like how they look, and we're gonna try to match, I guess, their aesthetics.
Oh, okay.
Trying to blend in.
Okay, well, right from the get-go, Lyra and Alex like totally outshine all the girls that are coming in here.
Hmm.
Seems like a lot of them.
The B squad.
Yeah, yeah. It seems like a lot of them benefit from
I
working in
thought
the
you
night.
said something that just didn't compute. You said B squad. You said B squad, but I heard B squad, and I'm like, what the fuck is a B squad?
At first, I thought it was B squat. I was like,
Okay, so we downgrade our appearance. I
you
guess.
certainly may.
There's an anime right now called The Apothecary Diaries, and she has to make herself ugly so men don't bother her. So
Oh.
we do that.
That's like the opposite of an isekai.
Grease up my hair.
Where do I have to leave my precious greatsword?
Hold on, I need to.
You can leave it in the room. There's like a
In the room
give
where
you
we're
a
getting
bruise.
gussied up?
Broken nose. Look like
no,
a
like
broken
in the
nose,
room that
blonde
you're
hair.
renting. There's like a
Make myself look like Alex.
cupboard or
Clarify yourself up a bit.
or I mean, it's still day. You could, I guess, you could
I
take
don't know
it
what
back.
this password is. I'm gonna have to
Nope.
reformat the computer.
Okay, I'm
It
just-
stays with me.
God.
Can you call Microsoft?
Is
No.
Is it like oh god, what's it called? Mjolnir where you can like call it to you and just like
Oh, I
wave?
wish.
To me, my sword.
This is where a warlock would be coming handy right now.
No, this is
Sorry,
where, this is
I am
where
a
an Eldritch Knight would
sorcerer.
be handy.
A what?
Eldritch Knight can do the same thing.
Well, that they can call it back to them, but
Mhm.
warlock
Just be like summon a
you
sword.
can just summon it
Yeah.
and make it go away.
Yeah.
So you don't have it on you, but all of a sudden, there it is.
There she goes.
Oh, it's
God,
whoop. There
Hexblade
it is.
Warlock is so cool if you've never played it.
It's really good. Hexblade Warlock Paladin is the best.
I had one
It
for a
feels just
That
so
was
second.
good.
basically Ford and
In Baldur's
Critical
Gate 3, it continues to be very strong.
Yeah,
Okay.
I loved my Hexblade Warlock.
Yeah, so we I guess we ungussify ourselves.
Well, there it does. But what do you do?
I do not.
What do you? I mean, you're gonna be Prosty Man.
I don't have anything to go off because there's
Did
no.
you just say a
there's nobody else.
prosta man?
Prosty man. Prosta.
Gigolo?
I think we should.
What's that, Juggalo? No, Juggalo is something else.
Socks
Gigolo, yeah.
in your
Gigolo is
shirts.
right.
Being a male.
Make you look like a-
Oh wait, we're trying to
Wait,
cross
what?
dress Tyrion?
Hold on, wait, no.
Well,
I
that's
don't
what I'm
think
trying
we
to
should
figure
do
out is
that.
what he's doing to
I don't think he
gussy
should.
up
I don't
or
think
down.
he should portray a woman.
Yeah, I don't think we need to
Why
cross
not?
dress
That's up to him.
Because that's gonna make the clientele
Confused?
very aggressive, and then that will
Some people
blow
like
the
that.
scene. Sure,
I think for the times probably not. Really for the times, yeah, I don't even think did males. I mean, they probably did, but probably not like as like brothels didn't. I don't think regularly have males probably back then.
I don't know.
But this is
higher
our
for the
world.
client.
They had to start somewhere.
True. We can do whatever we want. I think I'm just gonna be me, but
Yeah,
I'm gonna
just
use the makeup kit to just kind of
not be as you.
just
Extra shiny.
kind of maybe he'll bling himself out a bit.
Nice.
Maybe he'll I don't know, make the gems more sparkly on his head.
Okay. Okay.
Kind of have him make it catch the sun and the lamplight.
Lamplight?
Well, there's no lights. There's
Torchlight?
lamplight,
Yeah,
torchlight,
torchlight, yeah,
lamplight.
yeah,
Yeah.
checks
It's probably
out.
lamps on the
Okay.
inside.
Yeah, it'll be mostly
Glossy.
the
Glossify.
chandeliers
Yeah.
and such.
Kind of like a diamond.
Yeah.
Shine bright.
What are you gonna wear?
Gotta
Is there,
cut
is
your
there,
clothes
is there like
into
an
a
outfit
thong.
here that, or is, well, there probably isn't nothing for men.
You can make it fit.
The choices are much slimmer. Like she
Yeah.
said, it's not regularly that
Yeah.
they have.
But they have clothes for big women,
You could
probably.
wear a
Yeah,
dress.
they don't have males on the menu very often.
What do I
With
have?
the makeup, make him have real long eyelashes and a little bit of stubble.
No, he's not trying to cross dress.
You just need to just wear like boxer shorts. That's all you need. And not like boxer like Muhammad Ali. I mean just like underwear.
Oh, and he'll just wear a sock.
Just wear. That might work.
He'll just wear a sock. That's
Yeah, just pull your tail up.
Yeah. His tail's in a sock. It's like, wow, that's a big sock.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, Alex
Definitely a clientele for that.
Jade isn't going to change unless someone tells her she has to.
Yeah, no, you're the muscle. You can wear whatever you
My
want.
chainmail, cool.
There was a video that I saw where a lady was wearing a mask, and she was like, "This mask is so funny." It was like an elephant, and it had a trunk, and she's like, "This mask is so funny." And people were in the comments are like, "Oh no, what are they gonna tell her?" It was a junk.
It was a jockstrap.
Yeah.
It was a jock strap, but she thought it was a mask because it looked like a mask, but with a trunk and like the elephant ears.
Who's gonna tell her?
Oh no! Hopefully it wasn't used.
That's fun. Yeah, Brandy is offered.
But yeah, do they have one of those for
Dragons?
I mean, a cock's a cock. It's not like special. Although I do think some of them are doubled in nature. Isn't
Yes,
there like
there's
Yeah,
quadra
there's-
penises and
There's a need.
sharp.
I think
This is
pointy
going in a
ones.
direction that
Yeah.
hey, like don't we want to be accurate with our anatomy? Come on, now. We need to research this. Come on,
Let me Google dragon penis real quick.
I can't. I have to use my phone. I don't know if I want that responsibility.
You're on some list somewhere.
Yeah.
I doubt
It's
it.
not.
Make sure, just tell your FBI agent that it's for
It's
research.
yeah. If you look up
Yeah.
dragon
For
penis
D&D.
5e, you're way safer.
Yeah. So
You
they
have to
don't.
have 5e.
They don't have one that's like looks like a thing, but there is one that resembles just like a solid colored sheath with a string.
We're so wrong.
I guess I'll just wear that.
Just find him a banana
Fair
hammock.
enough. All
It's
right.
gonna be Hawaiian print.
Brandy is offered a bow tie.
Spruce yourself up.
That's so cute though. A little kangaroo with a bow tie? Oh my god.
Bow tie is very masculine though.
Bow ties are cool.
Is it?
Yeah, it's
Women
normally
Women
like,
wear bow ties.
yeah, but it's like more of like a masculine thing to have a bow tie. Like think of 5 bow ties and 5 of them are Bill Nye.
And the doctor.
Okay, yeah, Doctor Who, another guy. And I'll take
Oh my
it
god,
though.
a kangaroo with a
Okay.
bow tie. I need that. I need it.
I don't have a top hat though, so I can't put it on the hat.
I
That
didn't
would be
write
nice.
down the.
Get a monocle.
Wait. I didn't
need
write
one.
down the spell that the power that I took. No.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Right.
Didn't work.
You mean your password isn't
Damn shame.
hand gallops?
Is there
nothing?
anything else you guys would like to do before shifting into evening? Questions you'd like to ask? Things you'd like to find out? Or
I guess of each other or people here.
whatever.
Just like to ask Madam how often these meetings occur and if she works with the scars
Or
or is just a
against.
facilitator.
Well, it seems to not happen that often. Every 3 months or every few months or so, I suppose, and this is definitely the capacity of my involvement.
What are we to expect? This is my hooker name. I like to body.
What should my name be?
Oh, there's people in the chat.
I wouldn't know.
Definitely your password.
We're having a little technical difficulty.
There's a laptop that I haven't used in well
25
over a year.
years.
And I remembered the password at one point, but now I don't.
Isn't that how it always is?
Which is a
It's gonna
little
be 3 hours of Matt just.
Yeah.
It's a little
Hate
strange because I've
typing.
used every password that I normally use for random things like this.
He's
And
rage
it didn't
typing.
work.
Okay, my name will be Luna. And I think observing these girls and
What's your gimmick?
Alex is basically
You're
just
Luna
gonna
'cause
kind
you're
of
out
like
of this
walk around
world.
and get the lay of the land,
did Brady
Gotcha.
actually say that?
Good.
Yeah.
like recon.
Yeah.
Well, thank you.
So then
That
for
means a lot.
For Alex's sake, there's doors here and here that will lead outside.
Okay, which room was ours?
Your door, Gussie. Oh no!
Here's-
Oh, we're
Oh,
oh,
we're
so
up
this is
there,
the second
yeah.
level.
Yeah.
Yeah, so this is the second level where, so this was the madam's room.
Right.
There are
this
no
is your
doors to the
room,
outside.
Our room.
And then back downstairs, these are the Gussie rooms, and these are doors that lead to the outside, but they are locked.
Got it. Okay.
No escape.
No escape.
Okay.
There's also no door.
Male
in-
stripper
oh, there-
names are bad. What on earth?
Luna Starshine.
Billy Big Balls. What? That's a popular name apparently.
While you're looking at
Naked
names,
Nate?
Oh, jeez.
James? How is that a stripper name? It's just James.
Just James.
Jay?
James?
It's just James.
That's awesome. How confident.
Yeah.
James.
Diesel makes sense to me, but like James?
Like I would think Big Jim would be better.
Anywho,
Billy Big
Yeah.
Balls.
Billy Big Balls. That's your name. Let's go. Your
No, his name is gonna be Fernando.
what color are you?
Nice.
What color is your
Green.
green? Oh. Okay.
Do you not like the color green?
No, I was just thinking something silly, but anyway. Okay, Luna Starshine and Billy Big Balls. Let's go. Let's do this. I just lounge awkwardly on a couch.
Give me a.
I am here for the sex.
Give me a.
Fernando's gonna feed you grapes.
Yeah.
It can be because you're working together. It can be a performance check at advantage.
Excellent.
Am I good with performance? I'm trained in performance.
Yeah, and we'll say this is Oh, really?
Mhm.
Nice. So it can be an advantage.
I also-
2 advantage.
I'm also trained in it.
That's 4 advantage.
Holy shit! Come
Roll
on.
4 dice, take the best option.
And this will be before.
Here, just roll this.
This will be. Yeah, this will be before anybody shows up. You're like trying to just get comfortable with it, and
Okay.
15.
Oh,
Nice.
hold
Not
on.
bad.
You only rolled 2 dice. You have 4.
But he's got to roll. Billy Big Balls has to roll his as well.
No, it was just you.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay,
No, that was it. No,
That's why you had
no, it was
advantage.
just 15.
16.
No, it's
Okay.
still just 15.
Wait, what?
Wait, there's
You
4
had-
cases of advantage.
You had advantage.
Advantage stacks, but it doesn't
Stack? It should.
It doesn't stack, it just stacks.
It clearly doesn't stack.
What are you rolling?
Super advantage.
Performance check.
Yeah, they were kind of getting comfortable with being in character.
Uh,
They were doing a
Luna and
performance
Billy
check.
Big Balls.
yeah, that's precisely why Alex was not going to do this. I do not
Jade,
have
was there
performance.
anything else you wanted to do?
No, I'm just getting a lay of the land, scoping out people. How many? So besides the dancers,
Yep.
what are there other
Dancers.
employees here?
This is not a strip club.
There's just a couple bartenders, and then
Okay.
you and Brandy will be employees as well for the evening.
Why would I do this?
I wouldn't. That's why I didn't.
Too late to question it now.
No, it's never
Okay.
too late to question what am I
Unless you
doing
mean
here.
the
I do it
password.
every day.
If you mean the password, then I don't know.
I need the password.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Okay. So
I'm perfectly fine with being a hooker.
Oh, okay.
yeah.
Okay, what time is that to put that?
You almost killed Chad.
There's nothing wrong.
Oh, man.
All right.
Oh, that was good.
Passing through the red curtains of the bar area, you come to what was the nave of the old church. The windows are covered with translucent red paper, giving an eerie crimson glow to the room. Red decorations hang from the ceiling in chandeliers. Pews have been rearranged to form more open sitting areas, and the altar has been removed, giving the back of the church the feeling of having a main stage. It is clear that worship of a kind still happens here. As the sun dips below the horizon, the red rose awakens, catering to those seeking escape from their mundane lives. Inside, the air fills with smells of incense and desperation, and the flickering lanterns beckon passers-by with promises of forbidden pleasures. Grizzled adventurers shuffle in to slump at the bar, nursing wounds both physical and emotional. Farmers with hands calloused from toil seek solace in the arms of the brothel's workers. For a few silver, they can forget the grind of the day and any loved ones waiting at home.
That's it?
So I was thinking.
And as the evening deepens, the red
I
rose...
guess it kind of makes sense. I mean, if a farmer's doing it, he ain't got many
Yeah.
golds.
And as the evening deepens, the red rose turns to a fragile sanctuary where desires collide and the mundane world fades into shadows. For a fleeting moment, this former house of the holy becomes a realm of possibility, where even the most downtrodden souls can taste a hint of forbidden bliss.
You thinking like 1,000 gold for the two of us?
Is that a lot?
I think so.
I mean, I only have 10 on me as is. So. Oh.
That's 100 times more than you have currently. Tyrion starts with a helicopter.
I turn away.
Turn away.
I mean, it's hard work. You gotta stay hard the entire time. It's hard work.
All right.
I'm going to
Especially with all these
basically
half
just
B squad, people around.
Yeah.
kind of like make laps. Where's the entrance to this place?
I'm assuming it's at the
Down
end of
here?
it.
So it would be this. This is where you enter from the bar,
Oh yeah, the bar then comes in
and then
here.
this is the main door.
Oh, okay, so that's the main door.
Yeah.
Is this also a song by Alex?
Yes.
Oh.
Oh, yes. Alexander Nakarada is the only person I'm using music from all the time.
Oh.
He makes a plethora of sick beats.
I wasn't sure if this isn't like the standard thing that he
Yeah.
has done so far, as we have seen.
I don't think
or
the
heard.
chat would be able to hear the music. It's so low.
There is
Oh.
no threshold, so it hears this.
Oh, okay. Cool.
It probably isn't very loud.
Yeah.
Do they have like a? I guess like, if I'm considered the bouncer,
Yo.
do they have like a door person, or they don't really have like a security type situation?
No, people shuffle in, and when trouble starts, it's your job to make it stop.
Whose job is it normally?
Nobody's.
Oh, free for all.
Yeah.
Rude awakening.
Yeah.
Yeah, the other ladies seem very happy to have you
Enforced
around.
tips.
Yeah.
Okay.
What kind of tip?
Well then.
Money tips.
Well then, I'll basically just. Which bar are you at? Are you?
I'm
are
gonna
you
be. Well,
working
I
over
guess
here?
since I'm gonna be delivering drinks, I'm assuming I'm gonna be going
Oh,
from
you're
bar
gonna-
to here.
From bar to here.
Yeah,
Okay.
running
Yeah.
back and forth.
I'm basically going to make rounds and keep Brandy in my sights,
Okay.
making those rounds and just an overall like just watching.
Nice. Good to know.
But I want to keep Brandy in my sights too.
Good. Okay. All right, so you're doing that. One of either Big Balls or Luna, please make a performance check with advantage.
It would have been great if he said like big balls and Matt need to
You've
make
got
a
the
roll.
helicopter going, so go for it.
Big balls McGee.
Billy Big Balls. How is that happening?
I was. Oh, yeah, that
Oh,
one. Oh,
it's
because
stuck.
that one has it's caught on the Velcro, the
Nice.
belt. Because it has a Sharpie bit that's hollow.
Sharpie. That
I either guessed it correctly or I've logged it. Oh, no. Dirty 20.
Nice. Okay.
Filthy 20. We know what you're doing.
It's extra dirty.
A slender dwarf.
That's his new name, Dirty Dog.
A slender dwarf.
Dirty dong.
Yeah, tall as dwarves go.
You don't want a dirty dog.
With piercing blue eyes and a well-groomed beard, approaches you.
Mm.
He wears a velvet cloak bearing his family crest.
Mm.
This is quite a show you're putting on.
Please just Night of the Roxbury it.
I don't know what that is.
They do the.
Oh.
He takes a seat near you. He takes a seat near you.
Which one? Or both?
Just like in between, like legs spread, just kind of looking at the.
And suddenly the dwarf began to grow a few inches.
Ew.
I enjoy that the two of you are working together.
Mm-hmm.
And he leaves like a gold on a table to like help encourage you.
Mm.
I'm so happy about
He has
What
a
do you
drink
like
in his
from
hand.
your dancers?
A little more than dancing.
Mm. Well. Would you like a joke?
Yeah. Just say yes.
He takes like a big drink from the goblet he's holding. He's like,
This is gonna be. a
I'm
long
intrigued.
night. You can't say the line and have nothing ready. You gotta be quick on it.
I was gonna make one up, but then I was trying to search my catalog of jokes, and then it's just coming up with nothing. So,
I'm gonna create a
So
So
Tyr-
roll for
fog
jokes.
so
cloud
Tyrion,
here,
Tyrion
like,
says a funny joke.
Smoke.
okay, nice, nice. Add a lot more atmosphere, nice.
Well, if you speak in dragon, he might not know.
Yeah.
Just make something up in dragon.
All right. One of the sets of customers that are here, you see this group of dwarves enter, and they already have a couple.
I know the mission they're on.
They already have a couple women with them, and they sort of take some seats around. There's somebody who starts dancing on like the stage, and there's people sat at the pews to watch and throw
Don't you say they're
copper.
sad? They're sad at the
They're
pews.
sad. They're sad in the pews.
Well, alright.
So what brings you here?
You don't say joke in Draconic?
No, Tyrion just says a funny joke.
Oh, okay. The people here are rarely so funny.
Mm-hmm. I'm the best.
I'm having a hard time keeping the disgust from my face. Does he like it or not?
No.
No, he doesn't like the disgust.
No, he doesn't. He seems to be getting a little just like disinterested.
Okay. Well, do we care?
I don't know.
That's a you guys thing.
What do you think about red garters?
Have you seen our garters?
Yeah,
They're so pretty.
Look at her garter, isn't it?
I thought you were wearing the garter.
I don't know. I thought she put it on.
I thought I could find one.
Oh.
I mean, I do have this guy self, so I could have, like, if there wasn't a second
Just
one,
take a bit of carpet.
Do you identify as a red scarf?
I mean, I did about a year ago. Yeah,
Red scarf it is.
Lyra was in that campaign, yes.
Oh, she was one of the BB Fates.
Yeah, that's
Owls?
right. Yes.
Yeah,
Oh, no shit.
yeah.
Oh, okay.
Now that you said that, yeah, she was.
I only remember Sen and the Tinkery one. The one who, like, used the forge or something like that.
I literally
Created
only
stuff.
remember Sen.
Oh, Karis Klein.
Yeah. And of course, BB
yeah.
Fate. Alright. He's like,
You give it up?
fine, I
Yeah.
suppose.
I'll just reformat it.
Yeah, he kind of like drops a couple silver on the table and just walks away.
One.
Nice. You got a couple silver and a
He
gold.
wasn't our guy, but I gave him a good shot.
I'm gonna.
You got
I'm
your
gonna
dividends.
kind of like as I'm making my rounds, I'm gonna pass by these two and just kind of lean into Lyra and be like, "If you want this to work, stop looking so disgusted."
I'm having a very hard time with that.
I get that.
My rustic bitch face is just too strong.
Yeah.
But at least try to smile a little bit. And then I keep
Oh
walking.
man, to hear a
okay.
woman say that to another woman is
Never
just
mind.
weird.
And then I walk away. And I keep
Just tell her to calm down
I
and
keep
run.
making my circuit.
So if everyone didn't hear, Lyra did use fog, so she's adding some like ambiance and
Just got the fog machine going. Yep.
Yep. Yeah, so that does obscure things just a little bit, but
Oh, that's gonna hide
you
the
know,
red
with the
scarf.
light and everything, it's all good.
scarf.
On one of your rounds,
Yeah.
yes, on one of your rounds going towards the main room, you notice that there's suddenly somebody sitting at the bar who has like a hood on, which you find a little suspicious just because nobody else does.
Mm-hmm.
And he seems to best be sitting there enjoying a few drinks.
At the bar here.
Yeah, and he's
Girls,
like,
you gotta be
and he seems like he's kind of talking to somebody next to him, like knocks him on the shoulder, and they laugh. You know.
I'm gonna kind of post up right here.
Yeah.
Are these like saloon doors?
No,
So,
they're
like, see over the top?
curtains.
Oh, they're curtains.
Yeah.
Which are currently open.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm just gonna post up like right here, so I can still keep an eye on the main
Like
room.
I said, he's
Yeah.
doing the helicopter.
then
I don't know if
I
you want me to
at the
do
bar.
that right now.
Nice.
Definitely don't do that on stream.
Probably
Yeah,
not.
the dwarven party is like over here. Yeah, with the fog, you you definitely can't see like over by the stage and these pews and everything, but the stuff closer to here, you can like pretty much fully make out.
I like the idea of like luring people in with like trying to perform, and then when they come in, act like we don't want their attention. Shun them away.
Yeah.
Because I have an idea for something that you and I could do. You want to do a performance?
Yes.
Do you want to
really quick? On one of your rounds delivering drinks, the bartender stops you and hands you like a tray of stuff and says, "This goes to seat like 11 or whatever." Which you got the layout.
Luckily,
before
there's
starting.
semen stains on all the sofas that say 11 on it.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So you know that's where the like party of the dwarves and everything.
Okay. Is there 8 cups?
Yes.
Okay. Is there a smaller cup for the halfling?
The halfling?
Yeah, because aren't they gonna go raid the castle of Smog?
I see. Nope, they've just.
This is what they didn't tell you in the Hobbit.
There's a few mugs and then like a couple shots and that sort of thing.
Okay. So, well,
So, how are you dexterous?
You go deliver it, and after you take a few steps away,
Bump table?
you hear one of them
Not
say,
this
"Hey, we got an extra. Here, how about one for
You
you?"
know how like the
And he tries to like
circus
give you a
people
shot.
they
I'm gonna
they like
say, put your tip on the table.
early. I guess they like the guy like
knows
lifts
his
the girl
business
up
and
like does,
takes
like,
out
things.
5
We're
silver,
trying to do that,
throws it on the table.
but I can light you on fire
and
while
you
we do
shot.
it.
I saw him
I
have the
would
cup the
prefer
whole time,
not to
right?
be on
Yeah.
fire.
Okay. Oh, but it won't hurt you.
Yeah, it you
Well,
know
then
you,
Making
It
sure
won't
he
hurt-
didn't
it won't hurt
spike
me.
it.
yeah, it was on the
It'll
It'll hurt
tray.
other people if they
You
try
gave
to
it to
touch
them. You
but
took
that's
just a
their
couple
fault.
steps away, and then they were like, "Hey, we got an extra."
Yeah, just making sure.
This is evening, or
Yes.
okay.
So they all cheers, and you throw back the
Yeah,
drinks.
woo!
All right.
5
So
silver in pocket.
Terrence is gonna lay down and he's going to instruct her to like, you know how like they do like the performances where like he like lifts, like the guy like lifts the girl up and they like spin around and do
like
all that shit. We're gonna try to do
circus
that, but while that's not happening, he's gonna light her on fire.
What?
But it's
Wow.
the magical fire that doesn't burn her.
Yeah.
Okay. Interesting. Okay.
God, this was the
So,
day for the
I'm-
other one to be here.
I'm going to ask for checks from both of you, and they can be either athletics or performance. Performance will be regular. Athletics will be at advantage. If you're trained in it.
I am not. So
Okay.
it's gonna
Oh,
be
performance
performance.
Yeah, same
I don't know that I have another ability that can help.
21.
Oh yeah.
Ooh.
15.
Natural 20.
Oh,
That's
Important role
that's
of the night.
23.
All right.
Okay.
So,
Never have done this before, but we are naturals.
You are
yeah.
These two are both gonna skip out and do that now.
Yeah.
for the rest of their
I can
lives.
feel
Next time is
chemistry.
2 new
Burn
characters.
Yeah, right. So it looks like Lyra and Tyrion are getting on exceedingly swimmingly, as Luna and Billy Big Balls, Fernando. You knew what his name was.
Yeah, you heard what you came into.
Why do you guys wait until I take a drink of something?
So
Why do you
Tyrion-
take a drink at bad times?
So Tyrion's Big Balls is on his back, doing the bicycle, and Luna is spinning
Flipping.
perfectly, being flipped by Tyrion, and then all of a sudden Tyrion thinks whatever it is he thinks, and
It says fire.
yeah, and she goes totally aflame while doing it. The performance, however, is so good that despite the fire, like Mean Madam hears Scarlet hears the commotion, bursts in through the curtains, and at first looks just like fuming pissed. Like she pushes you aside. She's a dwarven, but she's husky. She like really gives you a good push, and she bursts in and she's gonna be like, "What the?" And she's like, she stops and sees that everybody's kind of enjoying it, and she's like,
I give her like a.
the party of dwarves and
She's floating
everything.
on fire.
The party of dwarves and everything are applauding along as well, and they'll order you a couple drinks if you want it.
Does the hooded figure at the bar make any movements to the next room, or is he just still sitting there?
It seems like he kind of notices the commotion, but decides to just stay at the bar.
Okay.
I will take something clear and sugary. on the
So
rocks.
Clear and sugary on the rocks.
when we initially left with Jillian the party, I had cast precognition on us. We could just retroactively say it was her instead.
Yes,
Okay.
absolutely. Yeah, and you have to remind me what that does.
This
I'm
guy
pretty
doesn't
sure
know
it's just the
rules.
alert feat, but
Okay.
I'll double check. I've already rolled for to see if it works in the other game. I'm like 90% sure. Okay, so you touch a willing creature and gift them a limited foresight for danger. For the duration, the target can add a 1d6 to their initiative rolls and can't be surprised.
Okay, cool.
When you manifest this power one higher, I can target additional people, which
Nice.
means that I just targeted myself, so it doesn't matter.
Okay.
Okay.
'Cause I have a star thing that's like a reminder of what I
yeah,
have
that makes
precon.
sense. Okay.
So I can't be surprised.
So, especially with the excellent show, the party of dwarves who were already having a great time are now like really enthused.
I can just do it to all of us.
They offer drinks to the bouncer. They offer you another drink. You know, they're like, pull around on us.
Hell yeah, brother.
I will stand on a table and make an effort to show off that garterism.
Nice.
Oh yeah, I can do the thing. I can like pick you up with your foot, and I can like kind of like have you above standing where you can like do like the thing on fire.
Yeah.
But then the garter's like there.
Yeah.
Like highlight the garter.
Will Jade take a drink?
Ow.
She'll take the drink.
Just full point
But
at the
then
girder.
I'm going to go back. I'm gonna go back into the bar area.
Yeah.
And I want to walk behind the bar to where the bartender is.
Okay. You're able to get like over here.
Yeah. I want to like kind of walk behind the bar and just say to the bartender, "Well, there's quite a show going on out there. Can something for me to do? Do you need some help?"
She's like, well, it actually seems like we're having a pretty decent evening so far.
Can I wash some glasses for you? Do you need some?
Oh, no. There's two of us back here. We got all that covered. You do. There's always one.
Yeah.
Basically, I'm just trying to get behind the bar so I can look at the dude in the hoodie.
Yeah. You do notice from where you're standing that you see like a kind of scruffy chin, red-haired chin. Definitely a guy.
Not a female dwarf.
Is he speaking?
No. Yeah. He has sort of a deeper voice, but he sounds young.
I just wondered if I recognized the voice.
Yeah, and then Brandy, did you take a drink?
I'm gonna make sure they tip me.
Yeah,
If I'm doing this, I'm getting paid.
This time they up it to a gold.
Gold, okay.
While I'm back there, I'm gonna just dump the drink in the sink.
Fair enough. The bartender you're speaking to is like spoke a little too soon, and you hear some like pushing and yelling coming from right outside the door.
Outside this door here?
Yeah, outside the main door, just like right outside on the street.
Okay, I will go peek my head out.
I mean, it ain't inside, so
Just looks like a couple.
It could spill in here. Who knows?
Yeah, looks like a couple guys who maybe had a little bit too much to drink already are like starting to get aggressive with one another.
Okay.
Madam Scarlet, she's all dressed up, presentable for the evening, and she's kind of giving you a look like.
I'll just lean out the door and go, "Oi! Take it somewhere else!"
Intimidation check.
I'm proficient in it.
You're a fighter. You better be.
I mean, it's a charisma base. It's not my standard.
Docile fighter. 7?
No. 11.
11? Okay. Ooh.
It's a +2.
So close. Well, your heart's not really in it. You're like, I just want this fucking thing to be done.
Yeah. 100%.
Yeah. It's not. It's not your best effort, but for these drunken idiots who, were coming here just to have a good night, and then it just went a little too far. It seems to be enough for them, and they're like, throw some curses under their breath and walk off.
I was gonna say you can throw a bug at them.
Tyrianth and Lyra, please give me another performance check. At advantage.
Oh, at advantage. Good. Performance. 60.
20.
Nice. Okay. This time, you're approached by what seems like more of a lady.
What seems like more of a lady?
Yes.
What seems like more of a lady?
A lady in the very literal sense. She stands tall with impeccable posture. Her alabaster skin is flawless, untouched by the harshness of the world. Her eyes, the color of sapphire, hold a depth of wisdom and secrets. And she kind of walks over without saying a word, sits on the bench nearest you guys, and seems to just be watching and loving every moment of it.
I set her on fire.
Make her hot.
No. No, she
Just the
can
water
feel the
here.
flames off of her.
Oh, okay.
It doesn't hurt unless she touches her.
Yeah, she's. Oh well, then she's doing that whole like. What is it? Yeah. She's doing that whole like got the vapors.
Yeah.
You know, she's got a fan and she's fanning herself a little, really enjoying the heat.
He'll just say in her mind, "Come here often."
How you doing?
Not often enough. If this is what I've been missing.
Yeah, new recruits.
Madam Scarlet has
Trying to
done
go to
well for
college.
herself.
This will probably be the only night we're here.
I thought you were doing like the sucking thing.
Look at my leg. Do you like what's on my leg?
How do you feel?
Well, since the two of you are only here for the evening, what do you say to a little more fun?
We are a pair, so and we have a room if you're willing to pay, of course.
That is what we come here for, isn't it?
Mm-hmm. I'll say in your mind, which is probably the first time it's happened so far.
God!
I believe she may be the one. She's asking for a room.
Why can I hear you in my head?
I have that effect.
I do that to
On
people.
people. I can communicate with anybody inside their head.
I think we can all do some special things. So
Mhm.
okay, sure.
So we've got a room. So I'll just and then I'll overheard, and then I'll go to hold out my hand towards the lady.
A gentleman. She like does a whole
I'll hand,
genteel
Yanks her up.
Yeah.
and then like the biggest baller ever, like two hot women into the room.
Yeah, yeah.
Billy Big Balls over here. Fernando.
Once you're in the room, we'll do the sort of like fade to black version.
Mm-hmm.
She just seems interested in having a good time.
Wow.
Oh no.
I mean, I say just as if that's so terrible.
Yeah. How do we feel about that?
Hard pass. So I will do. Can you do something with your brain powers about that?
To like make her not want it anymore?
Yeah.
These are not the droids you're looking for.
These are not the hookers you're looking for.
Yeah.
I mean, I could just tell her, never mind, but like.
Well, you haven't talked on the price yet.
You're feeling suddenly very turned off.
Okay, but I only do it while I smear myself
Yeah,
in
sleep
feces.
on her.
All right. Well, while you guys decide, I can run upstairs.
That is kind of funny. It's either I do that or I make friends to then tell her to fuck off.
Yes, I was thinking about that too. Yeah. Charm person.
This is why you don't work as pairs. Because, like, you're gonna have to do it.
It's too
Do
good.
you have like attacks, or are you all utility?
Yeah, just poison dagger.
Wait, I meant, are you all utility or? Yeah, never mind. Whatever.
I have a thing called Psychic Stab where I can stab their minds. I have Scorch where I can light them on fire.
But you have like a constant alarm, yeah. So I shouldn't need alarm.
I can't be surprised. And I can also cast it on you guys as well.
Okay, then I will not.
It takes.
I already have alert.
I try to manifest the power, but it's a 75% chance that it'll work each time I do it. And if not, I just get one string.
No, I already have alert. So.
Well, this adds a d6 to your initiative.
Oh.
So you'd have
Doesn't alert give you
plus 5. You'd have plus 5
Plus
and a
7.
d6.
I have plus 7 to my
and
initiative right now.
and so you'd have a plus 7 and your initiative.
Bam.
Yeah, right now I only have plus 1, but I have plus d6. Because it's not concentration, which is very strange.
Okay. So what's the consensus?
I mean, Tyrion isn't opposed to having sex with her. I'll just throw that out there. But he wants to make sure that he wants to make sure that she's comfortable. I'll just tell the chick that she just likes to watch.
Keep this job.
What a wonderful first date at the party.
It's like a cuck situation.
Yeah, unfortunately, it turns out that's all she wants to do.
Oh, good.
Watch.
Yeah.
Oh,
There's a
guess sleep.
miscommunication. You can't just do that to the client.
Yes, you
All right,
can.
roll them.
You gotta roll 5d8.
So
Yes.
What if she has more hit points than you, so you go to sleep?
I'm not an enemy.
Seriously?
There's D8. There's D8.
D8.
There's D8.
I've got 2 here.
Yeah, I think you have to roll like above
Got
their
3
hit
here.
points or
There's
something.
D8.
I'm just gonna use this. D8. 1, 2, 5, 4, 5.
It's 5D8.
5, 4, 5.
24.
She goes right.
Okay.
She falls
She's-
very
I'll say, you
listlessly
probably
and
just needed
peacefully
10,
to
I
sleep.
have to imagine, but...
Yeah, she seems to very peacefully drift off.
Night night.
I
Just
I
like in the
loot her.
chair.
Oh,
I loot her.
she actually might be loaded.
Wow.
Well, you've definitely recouped the room. She has 25 gold on her.
Oh, good.
Excellent.
What sorts of thing? I mean, that's all her valuables that she
Oh.
has on her, like money wise. Other
No
than that,
gems or necklaces.
no.
What's her outfit like?
Oh
I didn't realize we were in
God!
this kind of operation.
It's almost. It's kind of like a white gown, and it has one of those things where like a little drape like
Yeah.
attaches
Oh, like
to
a little
the.
gossamer drape.
Yeah.
Tyrion sock. Anyways.
That's not my style. Any jewelry?
Not
was just
specifically,
playing
but the.
It's okay.
No.
So, well, it's not jewelry
Oh my
specifically.
God.
Where the drape sort of attaches is like this silver piece with like
It's not
emerald
gonna go
inlay
fast,
that's
yeah.
like a bracelet that attaches to like a ring.
Oh, so
I'm
it's
not
like
gonna
a-
take
it's
that
like
off
a cup.
her.
Okay.
Sounds like it would ruin her outfit. I don't want to like
Yeah.
ruin Madam's operation.
So,
Realistically,
But you're
she was
gonna steal
probably...
her money.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, because she was probably gonna pay anyways.
Yeah.
But like,
Now she did.
Sure.
well, if she was interested in Tyrion, he'd be like, all right, he can perform for that. But like, he's not gonna like force her to have sex with
Yeah.
Tyrion if she doesn't want it.
Yeah.
So then it's just like, all right, well, I guess now we're just here to watch, do
Maybe,
nothing.
maybe
Yeah.
like tip over a couple glasses.
I'm
make
trying.
it
Yeah, I
look
was,
like
I was,
she's been
I was
drunk.
trying to think that like of a way to like make her think we did it.
We
I
had
was
a
just
real
gonna-
good time.
Who done?
I was just gonna
Use
say
the makeup
so-
on again to make your hair like and make it look more
Oh,
rugged
my
and like.
Oh my god, we can use the makeup kit to change what ourselves look like and just go back outside like nothing happened. Like that was the other Dragonborn and the other
Yeah,
failed
yeah.
ship.
Yeah,
So
they
that-
left already. They had an early night.
Yeah, they-
So that is the thing I was gonna say is now you are in this room that is definitely yours with this woman who is definitely not asleep.
Yeah, she's gonna know who robbed her. Unless we just leave.
Nobody
No,
saw
I
this
don't want.
happen.
I don't want to leave her unattended sleep. Well, she's not like. She can be woken up, right? I think you just shake them to wake them up.
Yeah,
It's like
you
it's
can-
not like a.
you
It's
can
not like
wake
a.
them
It's
up,
not
yeah.
like a. Like a drug.
I mean, we have the fog cloud going outside too, so we can just kind of like roll her body out and put it on a couch somewhere.
Now you know who not to drink
But
with.
she's gonna. But she's gonna know that we did it.
We had a real good time, and then
But she
returned-
doesn't.
And then returned her.
I don't have manifest dream or stuff. I don't have like a. I don't have that.
Do we need to kill her?
I mean, I would prefer not. I'm lawful good, I think.
I am also lawful good.
You're lawful bad at this.
If you're lawful good,
Everyone's
you have stolen
lawful
from
good
her?
until push comes to shove.
Yeah.
Prostitution is wrong.
Is it?
Yes.
Well-
The laws say not to do it.
Not back then. Back then,
What's
it's
the
fully.
law in town?
It's fully allowed, right?
It's clearly not shut down.
It's frowned upon, but
It's
it's not
like
strictly
beneath them.
illegal.
Yeah.
Yeah, if it was
The-
illegal,
Threat Command has higher priorities, let's say.
Are scars
Exactly.
good guys or bad guys?
Very bad.
Okay, so this place facilitates bad people.
Mhm.
I'm okay with taking her money.
It is good to do bad things to bad people. Clearly.
I am a bad guy. I'm part of the scars.
she says that with full confidence.
At this juncture, Brandy, would you please make a Constitution check?
Constitution.
oh no.
I had 2 drinks.
It's the
Oh.
you got
Ow.
man.
16.
Okay.
Oh wait, check or save?
Save.
Welcome to being
Okay, so
female,
yeah,
where you
16,
have to
yeah.
worry about what's in your drinks.
I made sure to
You
pay
get
attention.
You're good.
Yeah.
You're good.
I mean, yeah, I can
Don't
make
mind.
I can make friends with her which lasts an hour. So like I could do that while she's sleeping, which I can't imagine she can succeed on a save when she's sleeping.
I can also do that. Let's make her super friends with us.
You know, it might even
friends?
cost like a spell slot, like yours does.
We'll do it.
It kind of does, but it's not the same. I don't have a limited resource besides my life.
What are you doing with this poor sleeping woman?
I guess I'm gonna cast Make Friends on her.
Okay, so Alex,
Or use the power Make Friends. I should say.
when you saw them pass through with this woman, you saw the hooded man at the bar kind of notice, and it seemed like he looked up, went back like this, and was just he like put his head in his hand. It seemed like he started having second thoughts about something.
Is that the DM conveying his opinion on what's happening? As a general?
I feel like the Make Friends would almost make it worse.
He didn't say no.
Because she knows that she was charmed by me, and when it ends, it doesn't mean she's hostile towards us, but it just knows that she lost all of her money and I told her a bunch of lies. So it makes it even.
Isn't that what she came here for?
I feel like it maybe. Maybe she came in here for just a really good nap, and when she wakes up, she'll be like, "Oh, thank you."
That's the best sleep I've had in ages.
Yeah.
Oh man,
We could have.
I just love watching other two
do.
people go at it and then going to sleep.
No, I like the idea of like smearing her makeup, spilling wine all around. She got drunk. She had a really good time. The end. So when she
did
wakes
we
up,
notice any drinks? What a smell her breath.
Spill it down.
It smells like she's had a drink or two.
Okay.
We're gonna pour all kinds of wine down.
You do have to. You are aware that you do have to come back to this room. You imagine at some point.
Put her under the bed.
That's what I'm thinking. I'm like, you have to get her out of this
Help
room.
me put her under the bed.
Wake her up! Oh my god!
Put her in the closet.
How long does?
This is the rest of the night.
If you don't wake her up, how long does sleep last?
I think it's
8 hours.
I feel like it's 8 hours.
I think it might be actually.
I think you get a sleep. Ooh, I want to make that sorcerer.
What?
He has to put himself to sleep every night because he just like can't sleep on his own.
He's insomniac.
Yeah.
And if you don't have a spell slot, you don't get a long rest.
Exactly,
Oh my
yeah.
god.
I actually don't hate that.
That
hate
sounds
that.
cool.
There's a really cool item in Baldur's Gate where it's
Until
called.
the spell ends.
What's the duration of sleep then?
1 minute.
Oh,
Oh, so she's only asleep for 60 seconds.
Well, that's fucking lame.
She wakes up as we're putting her into the bed.
well, in combat, it's forever.
That's fucking lame. Are you serious?
I
Because
guess.
it's a combat spell, not a utility spell.
What is this bullshit? I'm actually like upset.
Okay, so charm person instead. You don't want to do this with us, okay?
You could just. You
You
just say
guys
it.
could just lie and said, yeah, we finished while you were asleep.
Oh man, that
Hold
was
on a
so
second.
good, girlfriend.
Yeah, it says duration
You
1
missed
minute.
it. You missed it. Oh, you fell
You
asleep.
God.
passed
Oh,
out.
that
It was
sucks.
so good you passed out.
That's fucking sucky. Well, never mind. There goes my sorcerer character.
Oh, yeah, that thing's gone.
Bullshit.
Unless you have to cast sleep as like a form of taking melatonin.
You know what? So she's a commoner. She had extremely low HP. The fact that you rolled a 20 plus extended the duration of sleep.
It is now 5 times
Yeah.
longer at 5 minutes.
Based on your magical math, your magmatics, you think hour tops.
Yeah, but like with the duration, I don't think it really matters.
Go
in
back
this
to putting
situation.
her under the
Why?
I don't know if we want to do that.
Why?
Why don't we just take her out?
We would have done a better job as
Okay.
prostitutes.
Seriously, we should have done this.
Yeah.
So if we're taking
Mistakes
her out,
were made.
drape
Yes.
her between both of our shoulders, you know, like a drunkie, and we're taking her out of the room. We'll put her on a couch.
You're gonna weekend at Bernie's or?
Yes.
Mhm.
Okay.
Why don't we
That was a great time. I agree. See?
Mm-hmm.
It's great. What is your idea? You are disagreeing with all of my fun ideas.
It's not that.
To be fair, somebody said shove her under the bed.
Yes.
That is not a very fun nor good idea.
I like the idea of
Yes.
putting her in the closet, and then when we bring the guy we're supposed to talk to, a chick just falls out of the closet.
And the impact wakes her up.
Yeah.
There's a person in my closet.
I was very much hoping.
It's not that I'm
about
disagreeing with it. I'm just trying to think of how the aftermath happens. What happens with the apparatus?
I feel like we have reached that
Jamie
point
doesn't
already.
plan ahead.
She has to wait up
I'm
at
trying to
some point.
preemptively plan ahead. Because
It's not preemptive. You already caused the first domino to
Head,
fall.
we've got the Benny Hill theme going as we're
Definitely.
running in and out of rows.
Get her out of there.
realistically, I'm not necessarily scared of what she will do to us, as far as like physically.
Yeah, she ain't gonna.
It's
kick
more
your
about
ass.
she's gonna be pissed that you stole her money.
She
And I-
paid us, don't you remember?
It doesn't change her mind. That's the like the sleep doesn't make her loopy.
It's sleep, not amnesia.
Yeah. It's not like she forgets.
not coma.
She doesn't know what she
Yeah,
knows what happened.
it's not like she was like blackout drunk.
Yeah, that's the.
We poured wine down her throat. I did this when you weren't looking.
Now, granted,
Unless you got modified memory, I
That's- I was really
That's
hoping for
what
that.
being drunk is.
now, granted, her just falling asleep out of nowhere, we can try to spin that as like, oh my god, what happened to you? And somebody stole
Yeah.
your money.
By the way, check your
Happy
pockets. You got
until
everything you came in with, right?
Oh my
Okay,
god.
so okay. Here's
This whole
the
night
story.
is
We just
gonna
gotta
be spent on this
we just
fucking
gotta go. Okay, here's the story.
Honestly.
That's what she wanted.
She passed out.
Yeah.
We're like, oh my god. We drug her outside. We put her on the couch, and then we left it there, and somebody stole her money. I think that's where
There
we're
you
gonna
go.
Sure.
Because there's not 100 other witnesses in this place.
There's fog. You can't see nothing.
Then you can't say you have a concrete story if there's fog that nothing can see.
It's
be seen
concrete in
through.
our head.
Okay, so
Okay.
let's.
I think that's,
Do
where
That's
we're
the
gonna
best
go.
idea
the
they've
thing
come up
with
with
that.
so far.
To be fair, it's still a C+ at best.
Put her underneath the couch. I don't
Okay,
know.
so you're gonna try to carry her out and down the stairs.
Isn't there just a couch right there?
Well, yeah, but you're in
No,
the
so
rooms
So
up
our
here
room is on the second
Yeah,
floor.
so
Yeah.
the room is
Oh,
up
good.
here.
You have to go downstairs.
Yeah, you have to go up the stairs
that are.
to get
Yeah.
over here.
Yeah. So you have to take her back
Yeah,
downstairs.
you'd have to take her back downstairs and then get.
Oh, through the bar area.
Yeah.
Okay.
Wonderful.
Yep.
That becomes less of a
Do it.
an idiot. Just put her. Just.
Something that you would be aware of is that Madame Scarlet is not in her room,
Mhm.
and you don't know about the occupancy of the 3 other rooms.
Yeah.
Okay, so we're putting her in Madam's room.
I mean,
We could just leave her in the bed and just walk out.
We were a tasty treat for Madam.
I mean, it's just a minute. Like,
no, just like pick another room, just dump her in there, and walk away.
No, because that room can get
but
used.
she
and then...
knew what room she walked into.
I don't know. We're spending way too much time on this
Yeah.
one woman.
We sure are.
She is a.
That's how life's supposed
You
to
could
be.
just put the money back.
She is
No.
tricky.
She paid us.
Every character
to have a
Jamie
good
plays is a
time.
thief.
Oh, we can just act stupid like this is what we thought you wanted. Oh, that's the best so far, actually, now that I think about it. Like, you didn't want to just be put to sleep for a minute? That's what we do. That's what we do.
Okay, take off your clothes.
Later on Reddit, am I the asshole?
Yeah.
I put her to sleep.
He doesn't have any clothes
Took
on,
her
just
money.
like the slivers she woke up.
So I'm laying next to her. Oh,
I
I'll
thought
be
this is
asleep
what you
too.
wanted.
Shake her awake.
Am I
and
the
be like,
asshole?
you killed her. What did you do?
So you killed her, so she took your money.
Why do you assume the first thing she's gonna do is check her purse?
Because she just got knocked out while being lured into a room by 2 people. It does seem like the perfect crime.
It's only perfect crime if you
Put
get
her
away
in.
with it.
Put her in the closet, under the bed. Where do you want to put her?
Oh my
Want to
god.
throw her out the window? Like, what do you want?
Take her to another room, okay? I don't know.
I think we should just play dumb, like she wanted to be put to sleep and robbed.
I don't care anymore.
This is what you wanted, right?
I just don't understand why you have to rob her.
I don't care about the robbing part.
Okay,
I just know that that's gonna bite us in the ass.
What?
It is
Our
gonna bite
next
you in the
step.
ass.
What is our next step?
Well, while we're arguing, she wakes up.
Yeah, it's only a minute.
To be fair, that would be that. I feel like that is how the situation
Alright.
works out. Like, what do we do? What do we do? What do we do?
Yeah,
Ah,
so-
I woke up. Hit her.
Hit her again.
Yeah.
Charm person.
Okay, so I'll let you do that, but
Yeah.
just so she's, you start hearing. She seems like a little. I mean, like she's waking up. She doesn't just go boing. Okay.
Don't wait, Daddy.
So she is slowly coming back to consciousness,
Uh-huh.
That's a fun game.
Yeah, haven't played since
and
5 years old.
I'll just be like, oh my god, you fainted.
all right, excellent. And we're doing charm person as well.
You can try to wait. You can wait to see if it if you need to do it or not.
It does last for an hour, so.
Yeah, so does my make friends.
I just don't sleep.
We can use that as like a last resort, like just because
All right.
I mean it's a spell slot.
So
Okay,
I'm holding my spell
okay.
until she seems.
If she
hostile in some
seems
way.
giddy.
Gotcha. So initially you're saying.
Yeah. Oh my God, you fainted.
That was so fun.
I was about to say persuasion check with advantage, but
maybe with disadvantage.
Oh my God, you so fainted. It's so fun.
You missed all the
wow,
fun
we had
bits.
such a good time.
Remember when we had fun without you?
But yeah, persuasion check, please, Tyrion.
I'll help you.
Because we had so much fun.
5.
Wait. I have a thing I can do.
Okay.
You're gonna replace that.
That
with,
augments. Oh, okay.
with a 19.
Okay.
How's what?
Oh.
Damn.
19.
Okay.
Jesus.
How about that?
Okay.
Okay.
So it's a 20, or does it just become a 19?
The dice becomes a 19.
Okay, so a 20.
Damn. Okay. Very nice. Comes in clutch. She's like, oh wow, I'm so embarrassed. I've never that's never happened to me before. I apologize. I'm just going to she kind of puts her purse over her shoulder and she's like, thank you. Have a good rest of your evening. And she seems to just leave the room embarrassed.
Okay, it happens to all of us.
20 minutes was spent on her just leaving
At
the
least,
room.
yeah.
It still doesn't mean that can't bite us in the ass.
Oh yeah, you're definitely getting bit in the ass soon.
Right.
It's just a matter of
There's
how
gonna
long.
be some rich duke like, you stole from my wife who was trying to get laid.
That's true. You
He
can't
stole
always...
from my cheating wife. We have to both take turns beating her ass.
They have an open relationship.
He's already done that.
Yeah, you there you go though. You do have blackmail. There is
It
that.
wasn't her. Let's go find who else might be interested in
Yeah,
this murder.
yeah. She seems to like she just wanted to have fun, like girls do.
Alright,
She
just
got
a
white
second.
girl wasted.
Alright, just a second.
When she comes back downstairs, does the hooded figure do anything?
When the door opens, he notices. He doesn't really seem to care much about her.
It's been 2 minutes, so like it was very quick.
Yeah. Yeah, true.
See, we'll just come back downstairs and act like nothing happened, I guess.
Start dancing on the table again.
Tyrion just lights himself
We're
on
playing
fire.
some ACDC.
Yeah.
Jump on the table.
Well, I actually can light us both on fire. It's not worth it, but I could do it.
As the two of you are coming down the stairs, the hooded figure gets up.
Mm-hmm.
And he walks over to the bottom of the stairs and sort
Bottom
of
of these stairs?
yeah. As the two of you are descending, Andy kind of like seems to stop you in particular.
Mm-hmm.
It's like I think we need to go back up to the room.
Oh, sure, yeah. Sounds good.
All right.
He'll just say in it. I'll tell him in his mind, Red Garter ?
Question mark?
That's yep.
Sounds good.
That's yep.
Am I hearing this?
Yeah, I'll tell you in your brain. This might be the Red Garter guy. I don't know. It also could just be a threesome wannabe. I don't know.
We might have to deal with that problem again.
We might have to put him to sleep. Steal all of his money.
I want him under the bed.
Okay.
Normally you want him on
This
top of
this
the bed.
time we can put him under the bed.
Yeah. All right. He are the three? Are you going with them then?
Mm-hmm.
All right. He sort of stops. He's like, whoa, just the one with the garter on.
Oh, all right.
That's me.
I think I had it on. I thought.
Okay, sure.
I thought we confirmed.
Yeah.
Sure. Because he stopped me.
Okay.
I can let you know if shit goes down in your brain.
Okay. I will send a message to whoever I can turn around and have eyes on.
Well, I'm right here. I'm
Yeah.
like in the
Alex
in-between
is
doorway.
clearly visible. Brandy would still be kind of
Shuffling
walking.
between
Yeah.
rooms.
I'll tell you, we found him. Tyrion is going to take care of it.
I've been watching him. He's a little shifty.
Yeah.
He didn't even bob his head one time to this banger.
Okay, stay.
Tyrion will shout in our brains if
Keep your eye on Brandy, and I will once they get to like the top of the stairs. I want to try to go up also.
Okay.
Stay out of sight.
You got it. All right.
Because I know where they're going. So.
Yeah. Yeah, so you go up to the top of the stairs. Lyra, where are you hanging out at?
well, I was awkwardly on the stairs with Tyrion, so
Yeah.
I guess I will.
I actually keep an eye on Brandy.
Yeah, I'll hang out on the floor. That well, you said keep an eye on Brady. So where are you going to be?
She went up to like hang out outside the
Okay,
room.
perfect.
Yeah, I want to see if I can kind of like spy on what's going on.
Okay, then I'll go back down and do my awkward dancing some more.
Okay, nice. So Tyrion, if you're in the room with this guy, he seems really disappointed. Like usually the people he's meeting are more his speed, let's say.
Wow.
He takes off the hood.
What's with the sour face?
You're just not quite what I was expecting.
Yeah, well, we
And-
were kind of forced into this without really being told what to do, so we're just kind of winging it, you know?
Right.
We're on the fly.
When he takes off the hood, you recognize him as Charles Chase from the Court of Mourning.
I don't know.
Yeah, I have no idea who that is. I'm just like,
Not important at all.
Oh,
None of us
fun.
feel there's an
Fun.
important thing happening at
nobody
all.
knows who that is.
None of us.
None of us.
Yeah.
Not a single one. Nobody overreacted at all. Just another day in paradise.
Oh!
Another
It
Oh,
looks like-
that's the reason why it's called the House of Moaning.
Morning.
Congress of Mourning.
Congress of Moaning.
It looks like Gale.
It's the Court of Mourning.
Not with that
It does
face.
kind of look like Gale, yeah.
That's sugar money.
This character's about to quit and go fuck him.
I want to be trying to listen outside the door. Can I do that? Can I hear
You
them?
can certainly try. I'm going to need a
Perception check?
perception check. Well, this would be investigation.
Wait,
Why?
from the bottom of the
I'm
stairs?
Just listening.
Well, no, she went up towards the door.
Ah,
Then yeah, perception.
Good, because I'm
I just-
listening.
yeah.
Perception.
that'd be really good hearing if you do it from
Yeah.
2 floors down.
Yeah, no, I want to be like right against the
Yeah,
door.
there is. So while the music is like funny and fun, there are like bards playing, setting the mood. So it is.
Are you fucking kidding me?
Oh, the time you needed to roll high, you rolled low.
Sounds like a nope.
Sounds like you suck.
Hurry, make it a 19.
Um,
And unfortunately,
seven.
I have one left.
Nice. So it's very clear that Charles is pretty drunk.
So I don't recognize the voice or anything because
No.
I rolled a 7.
Correct.
That's cool.
You
No, there he is.
recognize him from the.
No, I was looking at
Yeah.
what his description was in Congress of Mourning.
Gotcha. Yeah. So you recognize him from the Congress, but not incredibly well. He didn't speak at all when you initially had the meeting. Perhaps between being drunk and perhaps whatever you did with the pad, he doesn't seem to recognize you entirely. And he goes to hand you a message.
Oh, okay.
What
He, like,
was our
takes-
relationship with this guy?
He's on the Court of Mourning, so he
He's one of the people that hired
He's
us.
one of the people that hired
only
us
the
to go
people
undercover.
that were in the Court of Mourning knew about the original 4 people
What a
going
dumbass.
undercover.
Well, and Brandon, wait, so he should know who I am.
Yes.
Oh, interesting.
That doesn't make sense.
Well, that means that he's a double crosser.
Well, we don't know
Or
yet. Depends on what his note says.
He might have a
So-
note directly.
So
from the
he
king.
kind of like flicks it away and like takes a second look at you.
what are the odds that I actually camouflage myself and I'm Lorgan the Garter?
And he kind of takes a second look at you and he's like, "You have some very unique qualities about you."
As we do all, yes.
As we do all.
I haven't seen many Dragonborn with crystals on them.
I mean, if there's one, there has to be more than one. Yes.
There must be two. Would there be one?
I don't. What are you trying to get at? I'm confused.
I mean, you're here with the Garter, so
yeah, fine. Yes, Brand sent us. So if this is what this is, then I need to know.
Okay. And he hands it over, puts the hood on. He's like, "You have a good rest of your evening, I suppose."
Is there anything you need to? This is it. Just the letter.
I'm just the messenger. Everything you need should be there, and yeah, I'm gonna go have a good rest of my evening now. And he goes to leave the room.
If it sounds like he's coming towards the door, I'm gonna quickly like duck into like a room across the way.
Okay, yeah. So,
And then
if you need me to read what it says,
as soon as he walks out, I'm gonna go into, and he's like out of eye shot.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna run into the room to Tyrion.
Yeah.
Who was that?
That'd be Charles from the Court of One.
What?
Yeah. He gave me a letter. And he didn't recognize me and was hesitant about giving me the letter. Which makes me believe that he's playing two sides.
Why is someone from the Congress of Mourning giving
A Brand contact a letter.
Yeah.
It would be interesting.
What does it say?
At dawn, a southern wind calls the old to the cold to let the thick fog in. And it's signed with just a letter E. Does that
Does that mean anything to me?
It's a joke that I get. Mr. E. Mystery.
So, Alex, because of your time close to the court and being high up in Thrag Command, you'd know that between Charles and
Eber!
yes, Charles and Valen are friends who were brought in by Eber.
Charles has long been at Eber's right hand.
Well, hold on a second.
I think I remember who Eber is. Where's Eber?
If Charles is playing both sides of the
guy.
fence, that means that he knows that we're in the Thrag or in the Scars as infiltrators.
This is the thing. Yeah, you technically don't know if he's trying to contact us for the King's word, or if he's trying to contact us because he's going from the
read that back. Read that back one more time.
No, because the Red Garter is a sign that he knows that is from Bran.
Yes.
The problem is that Charles would then know to tell Bran that he has 3 infiltrators, and he would know exactly who we are. So then Bran should know that we're not. That we're already made. Basically, is what I'm trying to say. Mm-hmm. He should already know that we're not legit. If Charles is playing both sides of the field.
Yeah.
Wait.
Would I have any info?
If Charles was there during the meeting, he knows who we are.
Yeah.
And if he's playing with Brand and he knows the Red Garter, he knows Brand, then Brand would then know or should know, unless for some reason Charles didn't tell him, which makes little sense.
I feel like this should
read that again. Read it again.
I feel like this
I don't
should
know
be
what any of that
an
means. I don't know riddles.
Just
All right,
hand it to her then.
It says, at dawn, a southern wind calls the old to the cold to let the thick fog in.
Can we have this discussion in character so our characters can actually respond?
And Jamie, really quick.
It's just me and Tyrion's upstairs. You guys are downstairs.
Maybe
we already meeting.
You would know that meetings for messages to pass have been set up this way, that there's no real direct contact otherwise. But this is your first time ever being a part of it, or really seeing it like go down.
And this kind of information we'd be talking in my mind, because I don't want anybody else eavesdropping. Especially if Charles was here previously, or somebody's invisible. Does this mean anything to you? This means nothing to me.
Well, the E. The E is Eber.
But what is the code name?
I don't know.
Something's gonna happen at dawn. A southern wind calls. So I know that at dawn, doesn't the fog
There's
comes in
the
all
mist.
the time?
Yeah,
There's
so
the fog.
the fog rolls down and it'll be at dawn. It is still heavily obscured outside.
So something's going
So
to
a
come in.
southern wind calls the old to the cold to let the thick fog in. I don't know what that means.
Does that mean he's gonna kill the king?
I don't know.
To let the what in?
The thick fog.
Thick
in.
fog.
So
My character is very intelligent, but I'm not.
All right.
I have a 20 intellect. I feel like
Right.
I might be able to intuit a little bit more than my character. Like maybe
Yeah.
can I roll something to know? Like I don't know, like a.
Let me see. Well, you would know that there are no southern winds.
So a southern wind is probably a person.
It's it could be a person. It could also be a cold to signify direction.
Code.
Mm-hmm.
You said cold.
Oh,
A cold to
A
signify.
code to
A cold to
signify
signify. I was like a
direction.
cold. A code.
code to
So at
signify
dawn,
direction.
a southern wind. So
wait, something about the old. What was the old?
calls the old to the cold.
Old to the cold. Okay, no.
To let the thick fog in. So it sounds like. Hold on a second. What does Brand expect us to do with this information? Are we just supposed to? Was I supposed to
You're
open
supposed.
We'll see.
You weren't explicitly told not to, but you were to get the message to bring it back.
this? Okay, so then Brand should. So realistically,
So
we don't
Brand would know
necessarily
what this
need.
means.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we don't necessarily need to know what this.
Yeah,
means.
Well,
You-
but
there's no
because he's a
Brand
member of
will
the
know.
Congress of Mourning, I want to know what it means.
Well, sure.
Yeah, there's no expectation on the four of you to.
The problem is that there was a seal on this, and I broke the seal because I just assumed that I
Only you can play with
I was
fire.
never. I was never told that I couldn't open it. I was
Right.
never told what to do with it. So I'm like, yeah, I opened it.
Yeah.
Old to the cold, old to the cold, to let the
Okay, hold on. I need to write this
I
down.
wonder what they're doing up there.
South wind.
clearly-
You said south wind.
Talking.
At dawn, a southern wind calls the old to the cold.
I do hope they're all right.
I don't hear screams.
Did we see the guy come back out?
To let
Yes.
the what in?
Yeah, he comes
Thick
out
fog.
just a few moments after the door closes, and he goes to the main hall, and it seems like he's trying to find someone to have a
You
good
should
time.
try to do your girly magic. See if you can get some information from him.
So, like, do I recognize this guy?
Nope.
Okay.
Oh, but you would know that we went. You would know that he's the guy. He's the contact. So you still
Well,
should.
he's
If
also
you-
wearing a hood, so you can't
Well,
really
no,
see
but-
his face.
But no, we walked up to him. He walked up. He was talking
Oh,
to
that's
us.
true.
She knows exactly who he is. He's the contact. She knows for sure of that. So if you feel like confident enough, you could try to saunter on over to him and.
Brandy, give me a performance check.
Performance. Ooh. Disadvantage because not trained. But +5. Disadvantage. Oh, fuck you.
Aw.
9.
9. Okay. So far throughout the evening, you've managed to make an extra 7 silver.
Woo!
Good job, Brandon.
Yeah.
And it, as it gets later, and it seems like it's sort of dying down, and there isn't as much for you to do. It seems like the party of dwarves like invite you to come sit with them and just like, hey, party with us.
No thanks. Not quite. I'll stay close, but not in.
all right. Just
All work, no play.
yeah, not a lot going on. Figured we would offer.
Just I'll stay. I'll chill around and talk, but I'm not gonna.
Well, we got what we came for. So
I do have work.
Let's go back
Yeah,
down.
I guess
and-
we're done.
Yeah.
Yeah. Lyra, something you notice is that when
He would notice you, right?
Technically,
Wouldn't you recognize him?
I didn't change my appearance at all.
Yeah.
maybe
Okay.
That's why he's got the hood up. he might recognize us, but he's trying to hide him from us.
So when Charles goes to the main room, two of the guys who were seated at the bar but at different positions, like they weren't right next to each other, they get up and go with him.
Huh. Who's this?
They seem to be like friends of his. What?
Are you okay?
No.
Wrong? I think you had too much to drink. Have you tried calming down?
So it seems like the three of them are gonna like party with a couple ladies for the evening.
This is why then you have like a note.
Yeah.
Yeah, the convenient two other people.
I don't know if you want to get in on that.
I don't think so.
One-on-one seems more...
it's more beneficial. You disappoint less people.
Less dangerous.
Yeah. I mean, they're just out in the open part. It's not to say that you couldn't like get them alone if that was your goal, but
I think they're just having fun, and we've gotten all of the information that we can. I'm very over this disguise.
Good.
I'll read the message to you in your head and see, does this mean anything to you?
What if... I mean... Can I try to, like, incite the message?
I don't think this message is telling me the truth.
I'll say, yeah.
Insight into the meaning of the message.
You would just know you would know more for sure that since there is no southern wind, that the mentioning of that does have to do with direction and has something to do with the north.
So something
But
coming
that's
from the
about it.
north.
Yeah, so it's
something.
coming from the south to signify something at the
Calls
So
the old to
something-
the cold. Old could be like old members of something. Old, like an old Congress member.
I think it means they're going to kill some older person
Okay,
or
so-
a former leader.
Since you've put that together, I will say there are two older members of the Court of Mourning. There is Asher, and
Which is my boss.
And there was.
And cold could be kill.
Yes.
Yeah, died.
Old
To
to
die.
the cold. Killed the
So at dawn, at dawn, an assassin's gonna
Yes.
kill.
to let the thick fog in. So some group.
Well, the thick fog in could be.
Aw.
Yeah, so there was Graham.
That means it'll be discovered when.
So to let the thick fog in could be like
The rebellion.
the
taking
rebellion.
over.
Yeah.
Yeah, so
The
there
scars
was
taking over.
Graham, Several,
He's
and
hurt-
Asher Rubyglint are the
Okay,
older members of
so
the Court of
Gran.
Is Asher the one that gave you the
Yeah.
scar? Okay.
So Asher is Alex's boss.
Yeah.
In Thrag Command.
Yes.
He's the highest person in Thrag Command. Gran is so the king, the current king, is super young,
Yeah.
and Gran is critical of the current king's lack of age or experience.
So he's the informant.
So-
or he's the
He served
Aide?
under
Counselor.
under the king before, but the current king kept him on.
It just needs to replace it, I think. What were the two names? Asher.
Asher
and Gran.
thick fog could be radio silence to like cut off contact between somebody.
I think it means to let the new person in the door.
Oh, thick
in.
fog. Yeah, thick fog could be a new replacement.
I was trying to see if that's like a play
But
on
I
words
can't
or
say any of this
anagram.
in front of her.
Well, her and I are talking about this in our head, and I can inform you in a second.
So from
We're workshopping.
So the scars are bringing in an assassin to kill somebody in Thrag Command.
Yeah, how do you feel about that?
How does that make you feel?
How does that?
Let me check my notes.
Now Tyrion has to
How do I
figure
feel?
you out.
Yeah.
While also casting Veritas on you.
I don't know what that is.
You have to make a charisma saving throw.
Okay.
Well, hold on. Let me double check it actually manifests. Yeah, it's good.
I'll think. Alright. Do I feel like this is something that the Scars would want, or?
Brand definitely wants it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Or it could be a warning, which would be weird.
So, you guys you were part of the Scars, right?
As far as you know, yeah. I mean, you could be asking me this.
So you're asking me how I feel about this?
Yeah, he was like, what, because like, realistically from, I don't even know how much you would know, but we're new here, so he doesn't even know your status in the Scars at all.
Right.
He's like, what do you think about all this? And he's like, we're new here, so I'm just trying to figure out what's going on.
Anything for the Scars.
Let's see.
For Brand.
Right. So she's cuckoo crazy for Brand. In her head. So she might not be in this.
That's a red danger warning.
Good talk.
Insight check.
Oh, did you make the charisma saving throw?
I did not. What do you need me to do?
Charisma saving throw.
Great. I mean, I got a nat 1.
Wonderful. So all I know is that you won't know that I did this to you.
Okay.
But I just know if you communicate, speak, or so if you speak, write, or otherwise communicate a lie. So was that a lie?
I mean, it seems mostly truthful.
What's that mean?
Is it a lie or is it
It's
not?
a 1 and 0. There is no decimals here.
You said anything for Brand, so is that a lie?
Yes.
Okay. Question mark. I don't know. Anyways.
Good talk.
Yeah, for the next 10 minutes, I'll know if she's lying to us. I'll say to you, so at dawn, from what I can gather, what I think is happening is that something's going down at dawn to either Asher or what was the other guy's name? Charles. That's right.
Gran.
Or Gran.
So to me, the old would be old members, and those are the 2 older members. Yes.
They are, but
cold to me means kill.
I was thinking about it in a different way. Of
it also could be cemetery.
The old to the cold, knowing that there's a lot of people who there is some disagreement in the Congress of Mourning regarding King Marin's rule. They think he's too young and inexperienced. So could this be a possible overthrow of
to let the thick fog in
of the current king?
Yeah, so it would probably be Charles. Gran? It'd probably be Gran. Who's Charles?
Could be his last name.
He's one of the members of the Congress of Mourning.
Oh.
Yeah, his name is Charles Chase.
So Charles is the guy that I taught.
Charles,
you're the guy.
That's what I was trying to remember. I'm like, who the fuck is Charles? We said
why is that name in my head?
I keep thinking Charles. He's got to die.
But,
so there's no more Charles.
But what disturbs me is that Charles, who's a member of the Congress of Mourning, is passing this note to Brand, a member of the Scars.
Yeah.
Now.
And also he was there when we talked to him, so he knows who we are. Well, he doesn't know who you are because he didn't see you. He doesn't know who I am. He seemed to want to recognize me, but he was too drunk and stupid to figure it out. Which is fantastic, I suppose.
Yeah, that is right. Well, he wouldn't recognize me anyway.
But well, that's what I'm saying. But I wasn't changed until I happened to decide to be a hooker. What are the odds that I decide to be a hooker? It's just the thing's just.
I will say in my session notes, I was not prepared for you to be a hooker.
So
were you prepared for me to be the hooker?
I was prepared for one of you two to be the hooker. Yeah.
So.
Well, I was more prepared for that. I left it open that it would be either Brandy or Tyrion, but I was like, I'll kind of have an idea in case, but there's no way.
Surprise! Have you seen Freedom's Activity?
Well, and then Matt was messing with the laptop, so I'm like, there's definitely no way now.
And then he said, fuck it, I'll do it. You gotta YOLO it sometime.
So yeah, so Charles... So the only people that he would recognize would be Brandy.
Well, at this point, it doesn't matter if he recognized us. It's why is...
No, it does. It really does matter because the moment Brand finds out that we are not faithful to Brand or whatever is the moment that we become a target to both, or to his entire organization. Which is if we're inside when that happens, we're fighting the entire organization.
But if he doesn't remember you, then he's not going to blow.
Well, I know. I'm just saying that could have went real bad.
It could have, but it didn't. Hopefully. So I don't.
Luckily, he was really drunk and just.
I don't think we have to worry about that.
And I will say, just since your character is working all this out, like it seems like these are the measures that they have to take to get messages back and forth.
So the question that I have is, how would we get a message to?
I need to get a message to Asher.
Well, Asher or Bran, or not Bran, Graham? Gran. Is it Gran or Graham?
Gran.
Gran.
Ends with an N. A-N.
1,000 grand. All right.
I don't like Gran.
Do you like him not enough to die? Because he might be the target. It's either him or Asher.
Well, I would rather tell Asher.
No. I mean, the target also should probably know. If he's the target. I don't know. He's the older of the two?
I don't know how to...
Or it could just be old. It could be
They're both pretty old.
They could be both. They could both be the target.
He's human old and Asher is dragonborn old.
Yeah. He looks older.
Yeah.
Here's the thing. I wanted to get a message to Asher anyway regarding the member of Frag Command that we had to kill last night.
If only we had a member of the party who could give a message to a rat, who could then relay that message incognito. That'd be nice.
I mean, I wanted to slip away at some point to go back to the Congress of Mourning, but
I don't think that's a good idea.
Now that we have Lyra with us.
Ooh. Nope, that wouldn't make any sense. I was gonna say we can have Brandy give a message to Charles warning Asher. That'd be very it would be interesting. I kind of want to confront Charles right now, but I don't know how smart of an idea that is.
I will say that's probably your best idea all day.
I kind of want to just make friends and have a little chat. I probably should have done that when we were in the room together. But I was just like, kind of like, I didn't know any of this, what any of this meant, so there was no reason for it at the time. Do I just have to see it?
Where's the map? Where's my map?
Oh, so we're just downstairs staring at each other.
Yeah, I'm just doing my job. Boop-a-doo.
Where in the map is this place?
Well, I mean, you both would also know that Charles is no longer in the room. So if you wanted to just go up and check what was going on as well, you could.
Go up where?
To the room that you rented.
Send you a brain message.
Would there be something special in the room that's empty that we would be in?
No, he's talking about if they want to come up and
for
talk
the two
with
of
us.
them, like they know.
So that way they know what's going on. But I can't talk about that stuff openly.
Let's go join them.
Oh, and I can fill you in that
that might be a good idea.
She said anything for Brand, but she was lying, so I don't know what that means. Because I asked her how she felt about this whole message, and she seemed like she was like gung ho, Brand, he's the best. But then there was some falsity in that. I don't know if that's a word, but I like it.
I don't think so. If it is a word, I don't think it has a meaning you're trying to
sounds
use.
Great.
I don't know. The only thing I want to do right now is return back to the castle and talk to Asher.
Yeah, but that seems like also sketchy. What if we confront Charles now?
At about that time, Lyra and Brandy
knock on the door. Or at least I knock on the door. I don't know what she does.
I just walk in.
Here's the problem that I have is that if we confront Charles now, it could go south and we may have to kill him.
Who's Charles?
I'm not going to kill him.
He's not saying this out loud.
Brain.
Like I get it.
We're just staring.
Okay,
they're
doing
just
this
staring
again.
at each other intensively.
Like I'm gonna wave a hand in front of you.
Would you like to join the conversation?
Yeah, I'm assuming you're saying that telepathically.
Yeah.
I nod. Yeah. So what's up? What happened?
You're a shady group.
At dawn.
As soon as,
like we all just blank
stare. As soon as Lyra shows up, Alex just puts a blank stare on her face and says nothing.
Oh, she just goes comatose.
We all just go.
That's not.
Are you all right?
Just pretend to be asleep. Pretend to be asleep.
Yeah.
But if you do that, she'll rob you.
Oh, I get that already.
So I'm going to fill you in on all the details we've openly discussed to see what you think about any of that. Does any of this ring a bell?
Can I read that?
Yeah, sure.
What is that?
This is the
The
letter.
first thing I saw was at clown. I was like, that's not clown, but it looks like clown.
This is the letter that Charles gave us.
Oh.
We were never.
Charles?
Yeah, from the Court of Mourning, the guy that I was talking to.
I don't know who that is.
Yeah, I know who he is just from I've been in this town for a while. So you've not from around here? You new to the Scars?
You're familiar with like the existence of the court, but Charles is. I mean, mainly the people who parade around are like King Marin and
Alex.
Asher.
No.
Yeah, and like his guard and everything like that. So Charles isn't really somebody that you'd be particularly
Trying to
familiar with.
re-wax seal it to see if that works.
It
It's
does.
not working.
No, I mean,
not with my fingers.
with fire.
Ooh,
Court of
smells weird.
Mourning is the worst.
No. Is that does that check out?
I know that they definitely have. There's been some turmoil in the Court of Mourning recently with older members and newer members, and the king.
Congress of Mourning.
The king not. Might be too young for the city or whatnot. But realistically, that's not really up for us. I mean, if Brand wants this message, give it to him. Yeah. I'm just a little bit more inquisitive than most. Do you care what this means? Or is
Not
it
really.
just for Brand? We thumbs up.
I mean, we all work for the Scars.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
I'm going to make a copy of that letter.
Oh, nice.
Do you have a forgery kit?
No, but I have like I'm not going to make like a forged
Oh.
copy. I'm just copying the words.
Cool.
That way I can look at it while handing the original back to you.
Then we can just send that to Asher, and he'll be like, "What the fuck does this mean?"
Are we helping to facilitate this murder, or are we passing along?
I think-
So we're
this?
just
well,
supposed to pass along.
From
the
what I
notes.
can tell, as far as the letter is concerned, this is a warning from Eddard?
Ever.
and
He's also from the Congress of Mourning?
and we want an assassination to take place.
I guess it depends on who it is. It just says the old, and as far as I can tell, the old is just old members of the Congress of Mourning. So it could be
That means
anybody.
the king?
It could be the king, but he's not old.
That's right. He's the new.
He's new.
I mean, no.
How did Marin
Yeah, it's
get
not really
his
something I'm
get
not.
his current throne?
I know that the scars are not. We're not above the law.
so
but
it
kinda
was,
don't really follow it. So
It was sort of a
I'm new
democratic
here, I
process.
don't
The
know
old
where's
king,
the good
once
thing
the
or
old
not.
king's
I'm
corruption
not really
was found out, he
comfortable
was kind of booted out, and there was
just
sort of a
for
quick
people.
campaign to find a new
I
king.
have to
So-
admit, I'm
Oh, okay.
very okay with
Did
that
you hear that?
myself.
what?
Old King
So
was
the
corrupt.
old king, there
Uh-huh.
was corruption,
Yeah.
and he was booted, and there was just a race to find a new king, and that's how new guy became king.
How do you determine
So-
who should be king?
Is the
Election,
old?
apparently.
It depends on. It
Are they
depends on
trying?
the-
Are they trying to
government.
reinstate the old?
Maybe.
Oh, he's gone.
Oh, he's like dead gone.
Yeah.
Well, I mean,
he's
But the
dead?
people
Okay, never
are
mind.
still there because the
the
Bran is
people
one
that
of the
support
old
him are still there.
people.
I still think it's the old to the cold. To me, that has to be kill the
Yeah.
one of the two old members that we are aware of. Oh, you not
Well,
being okay
why?
with that? Is that a lie? We're just randomly killing people.
But I guess
Hold on,
why?
hold on. Let her, I need to know what she's lying about.
Oh.
If she's lying, you don't know what she lies about. You just need to know if she's lying.
So far, the only thing I've seen her actively do is knock a girl out and steal her money. So like that does seem like a Scars thing to do. So like I'm trying to gauge her out. Well, we have to be careful what we say around her.
I don't necessarily approve of murder. If it's justified as ordered by the legal system and a organization of judges and jury of one's
She
peers.
worked for the Scars. How does that align with them?
I have a deal I need to fulfill. Why are you working for the Scars?
Because I don't give a shit.
So you're good with assassination.
That happened last night.
Last night? Oh, I came into the room at that time. Yes.
So does that mean that you're the character that did it?
No,
No, Jilly still did
scars.
it.
Yeah.
I thought we were just Thanos snapping.
No.
Jilly existed. She just left.
Yeah.
She didn't like us no more.
That assassin was.
That wasn't really an assassination. That was a murder kill. That was a mercy kill.
And I've noted her face and we'll pass that paper along. That was uncalled for.
So why are you a member of the Scars?
I don't think I need to share my backstory.
You asked me, I'm asking you.
That's my business.
Oh.
I'm sure we all have our reasons.
Well, she said she has a debt to pay.
Wow.
That's what I got.
And you said it's fun. But you don't give a potty mouth.
Calm down, Captain America. You might get our stream censored. Oh man. What time of day is this?
In the background too, up the tension a moment too.
After midnight.
It's so
After
late.
midnight, we're gonna let it all happen now.
This is Bran told us specifically not to question and not to dig into any of the things that we've looked into so far. And
You work for Brant, or do you work for Liam?
well, I guess we all work for Bran. Liam would be just his right hand man. It's not really. From what I understand, there would be unless Liam's trying to overthrow his dad. I guess that's possible. But I imagine it's one of the same.
At this point, you hear heavy steps coming up the stairs. You hear a couple bags of coin jingling.
Calm down.
You don't say. Prepares the sleep spell.
Yeah. Sam, do it on the stairs.
Yeah. Madam Scarlet comes up, kind of gives a brief, 1-2 knock before just letting herself in.
We're
All
just
right.
looking at each other.
Alright, well, looks like the evening went well for you. It went well for me. I have the two of you to thank for that. Thank you very, very much. Come back anytime. True.
We met.
Nice. Now, whenever you're finished getting cleaned up, get out. And she closed the door and goes back to her room.
I'm going to say in your mind, hypothetically, what if there was a group of people that wanted to take down the Scars? How would that make you feel? Listen, it's 3 versus 1. We got to weed her out now.
No, 100%.
I'd be intrigued.
Yeah.
Hypothetically.
Yeah, because there's, I heard rumors about some infiltrators, and I'm starting to think, who could that be?
And also heard these rumors, and I think it would be beneficial to keep that quiet.
Well, of course. You obviously wouldn't want to out the,
This game of Spy vs. Spy is the greatest.
What?
So why are you laughing so hard?
I'm confused
Because
as
they're
well.
both trying to be spies about being nonchalant about, yeah, it'd be great if there was an overthrow. Yeah, totally. I wonder who that could be.
Yes, we're role playing.
It's just.
Can you sharpen this, please? It's not sharp enough. Make it super sharp.
Make it stabby.
So I can throw that data.
It's on camera.
I'm sure the microphone picked up every grind of the pencil. Because I hear I don't know. I'm not cool with this assassination thing. So I think we should all turn coat. What do you think?
I'm not sure how that would impact things I have in place.
Are we all hearing this conversation?
Oh, no,
just
no,
between
no.
you two?
Tyrion has gone rogue at the moment.
Okay. Cool. I gotta pee.
So we're just kind of doing the scrubs thing, like staring in his face.
Yeah.
I need to consult one person that I trust implicitly, that is outside of both.
Because I'll tell you something that I know about this letter. The person that gave it to us is Charles from the Court of Marine.
Gasp.
I can tell you that I've met this man before in a very private meeting. And that had he recognized who I really am, it probably would have went a little differently, which is very intriguing to me.
So he's a bad man.
I think he's trying to play both sides of the field in some way, which doesn't really make a ton of sense to me. And it just leads to more questions. Just like when Liam was asking us to not look into the death of Scotch.
Oh?
Also seems very strange to me.
He asked you not to look into that.
Yeah. He told us basically, Liam told us specifically, don't look into it anymore. Be done with it. And that seems not right to me.
I would agree, and I feel like we perhaps should look into it.
Yeah, see, I think our interests are more aligned than we might think.
Liam is a dick.
Well,
pardon my French.
You know what's interesting about
pardon
that?
You can't say shit.
Pardon my infernal.
I don't need to understand. I just can. I don't care what language you speak in your brain. I can understand it. You can think any language you want. I'm in. So what I would like to do, and I'm curious because we appear to be aligned at least at the moment in the team. I think we should warn the potential targets of this assassination, just so at the very least we buy more time and try to figure out what's going on. Still give the letter, of course, to Brand. Maybe Brand will tell us what it means. Maybe he tries to tell us to do it, and then we can just not. I doubt he'll trust a high target like that on us because we're new. I highly doubt that. But judging from the experience of the Scars, we probably are the most powerful, which is very strange. I take it they don't have much. Well, maybe not necessarily. It's more magical that they're lacking.
I think these are two very good plans.
They might be better on martial territory, but when their brains mush, then it doesn't really matter.
Yes, physical bodies are ridiculous.
There's a dripping, right?
Yeah, there's a pipe inside the
column. Okay. I was like, is that rain or is that drip?
Okay. I think of something when I was in the bathroom.
While we're in here.
In my mind or in the room?
While we're in the room and just chilling out in here, I'm going to ritually cast Find Familiar, and a black and purple, like celestial looking owl will into the room.
Nice.
Question.
Answer.
Okay, Charles is just the messenger.
Yeah.
Ever is the one that wrote the note.
Correct.
So I was too busy focusing on Charles.
Okay.
Oh, Charles might not even know what this says.
Exactly. Ever's the one that wrote it. So
you can't handle the truth.
A young man raised for a young man raised for royalty among the elites of Thragordun. Ever is knowledgeable on many topics and issues which arise when running a thriving city. So if Ever is sending this note to Brand, and they're talking, like you said, about killing one of the old people?
Not necessarily old in age, just
old members of Congress.
Right.
Of mourning.
Is he trying to take the throne for himself? And he wants Brand's help.
Would he be in line of the throne?
He's raised for royalty. How much do I know about Ever? Like, how closely have I
So you're reading his backstory, but what do you actually know about him?
Right.
So Eber and
but it's right there. It's all there for us to read.
Wow. Yeah, Eber and Marin They were sort of... They came up together, like they're the same age.
Ever and Marin.
Yeah, but just sort of separately. And Ever's friends with Valen and Charles.
Okay.
And so because of Ever's knowledge with dealing with dignitaries and trade and things like that, Marin brought him in, and then Ever brought in Charles and Valen.
Okay. So that's really all I know.
Yeah.
About Ever.
Mm-hmm.
This is Ever?
That's Ever.
He's not
Mid.
Yeah. He's no pie man.
Yeah, he's no pie man.
So if... In your mind, of course. So if the scars didn't exist at all, would that help your debt? If they were for hypothetically erased? Say they no longer existed as a organization.
Oh, we're still trying to weed this out? Okay.
Well,
still fun.
I'm trying to solidify where she stands.
Nope, I get it. Totally get it.
Let me see. Let me check my notes.
And also need to know if you're making anything you say is a lie, and you're not aware that you're under this effect.
That may help. If you betray that information, I feel like I would be valid in taking it out on you.
Taking what out?
Consequences of being found out.
Ah, wow. Ideally, if there was a group of people infiltrating the scars and wanting to take them down, whoever they may be, who knows?
Some sort of unholy Avengers.
Yeah, some. It would be it'd be ideal to figure out what's going on, especially with Scotch. That seems strange to me. So if we're in alliance here, then I trust you're not just going to go tell Brand or Liam or anybody of the scars of this whole conversation.
I don't know them anything.
So that's a yes or a no?
I don't need
Straight answers only.
to tell them anything.
Uh-huh. I would like a concrete answer.
I will not go tell them anything. Will you?
I will not.
In such.
I'm not lying, but I can. I don't know. If I'm not lying,
Persuasion.
yeah, you can roll an insight check if you'd like.
Come on.
5.
12.
He's lying.
There's no telltale sign of a lie. Nothing's changed in his demeanor.
Listen, I appreciate that you can speak to people in our heads, but what the hell is happening right now?
You can't just knock on a conversation.
She just knocks on his head. Hello!
Hello!
Anybody home? He'll speak to you in your mind. It's the most secure way of communication.
It is, but we're in a room with nobody else right now.
We don't know that. There could be an invisible guy standing in the corner right there. We have no idea. Invisibility exists.
Sure. Alex doesn't use magic. She doesn't know.
Scrying eyes exist. The room could be tapped by a scrying eye. They could just be watching everything we do.
Sure, what'd you say?
God, they would have had a blast in the other room.
she hasn't lied directly. She lied about trying to say everything for Brand, but that was probably just to cover up that she isn't necessarily for Brand. She seems to be aligned in our goals and also is investigating the murder of Scotch.
Oh.
And she hates Liam and wants him to die.
Oh.
So
we could probably tell her what we're doing here.
Well, I kind of already did.
Hypothetically, of course.
Hypothetical. Oh, no. I didn't tell her about you. No. I divulged information about a group potentially infiltrating the scars to take them down. I've given her no other information. But she seems to be aligned with that at the very least.
It'd be easier for me to do my job if she knew who I was.
I mean, she's on board with sending a message to warn Asher / Gran of the potential assassination on their...
Yeah, I intend to do that, hopefully tonight.
Ideally, before dawn.
Yeah.
How are we doing that? She's got an owl. I don't know if we want to trust her with that. That seems very important.
Well, I was going to try to go there myself, personally.
Oh, that seems risky as fuck. If only we had a character that could, like, tell a message to a rat, and then that rat could run across the city and deliver a message.
Yeah, no,
although we have a familiar who also could then, but then she... I mean, Jilly could have also betrayed us as well. Anybody can, really.
She'd betray you for something.
Here's the thing: if I go somewhere,
Yeah, Jilly would have been down for the threesome.
Yeah.
If I go somewhere and
With the
take
baker.
off this stupid magical makeup, I could go to the castle to find Asher and then just reapply it when I come out.
You could.
Just as a reminder of like the tone that Brand left you with is so for you, he said that you had gotten in his way numerous times before, whether or not you knew it, and that to you he said, I don't know you, but I will. And to you he said, I don't know much about your tricks, but they seem like they could be useful to me. So Brand at least does not seem trustful, or like he would just...
Yeah, he would never trust us with this assassination. There's no way.
Like,
the fact that he's trusting us with this message seems really
like
stupid.
he'll be like...
Was it him that came into the room, or was it Liam?
No,
it was... Well,
Liam...
Brand didn't give us the garter. The other guy did.
Yeah.
So this might not be a message. This might not be going to Brand. This might be going to Liam. This might be Liam overthrowing Brand.
Oh, we weren't told who to give the message to when we came back, were we?
If it was given to us by Liam,
he literally told us nothing but use this garter to do something. So realistically, I don't know.
Liam gave us the garter.
We have no idea who to give
Liam
the message
didn't.
to.
Okay, so whoever gave us the garter, that's who gets it.
Guile gave us the garter.
Who's Guile?
Guile was one of he's like one of Brand's like guards or lieutenants, basically. He was the guy with the scar over his eye.
Liam probably would have done it, but he was in pain.
Do we think this is something that Brand would want?
Well, yeah, of course.
Well, no, my question is...
Well, I guess not necessarily.
If Guile's the one that gave us the garter...
It is incredibly difficult to read Brand's intentions or goals.
If Guile's the one that gave us the garter to receive a message... That
not to receive a message, to do the garter thing, which I guess would be then to know. Now that we know what the garter means, it is to receive the message. But that never told us what.
Which means that Guile would have to know that the message is going to be coming from Ever,
or at the very least from Charles.
Or just that this is how messages get sent. Guile may not know exactly who it's from or what the ins and outs of the message.
You just know that the message is being delivered. So Brand could be like, a message is going to be delivered. Use the garter method.
My theory goes out the window.
Exactly.
My theory goes out the window then.
So at the very least, we know that Brand knows that he's to receive this letter, and we probably should give it to Guile because the message is probably for Brand. But the problem is that why would he trust new recruits for such an important message? It seems very and to like not say don't open it, like just to like it was sealed, but like
maybe it's a test.
It was sealed, but he never told us what to do with the garter. It was like, here's the garter. So like we didn't know to not open it. So it's like
I'm not worried about that.
Also, I'm confused because it was sealed. It didn't look like was it tampered? I don't know. There's no way to. I've already opened it. There's no way to tell if it was tampered with.
No, it was just written and sealed.
Okay. Because that means that Charles, if this was from Ever, that means that Charles wouldn't know what the message was.
Exactly. Ever just handed it to him.
So Charles might not be playing both sides. He might actually be in the dark.
He's just the middleman.
He's just a messenger.
Because he's best friends with Ever.
Don't shoot him.
Also, we are wasting time if we have two people we need to warn before dawn and it's already after midnight.
Yeah, I mean the town's not that big, but...
Well, that's what I'm saying. I want to go to the Congress of Mourning and relay this message, but how do we get there?
You want to go alone? That's the problem. What happens if you're a target at the moment and you go alone, you just get assassinated? Because you're at risk now.
Yeah. Because remember, the Congress of Mourning is the only one who knows that there were 4 people sent to infiltrate.
Was Eber there?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, all of Congress of Mourning was there, but they don't know what I look like since I changed my appearance. But
they know me.
I can take off the makeup and the freckles and the green eyes come back, and it just looks like I went and got my hair did for the day.
This makes no sense. If Eber was there and he's in cahoots with Brand, then Brand would know that we're not part of the Scars. We're made. There's no way he doesn't know. There's no possible way he doesn't know. We're being played by both sides right now. There's no he doesn't know.
I mean, that's a fair point.
Well, we don't know if this is for Brand.
It's 100%. Unless Giles, I guess Giles could be.
So we don't know.
You're being played from 4 sides.
Oh my God! There's 3 sides now.
We don't know if this is a message about overthrowing the king.
You were in a threesome the whole time.
Damn it!
Or we don't know if this is the overthrow of the Scars, and that this is the king, like some of the people of Congress of Moaning. That's because you guys went so hot for all of them. We don't know if it's them trying to help the Scars overthrow Brand, or we don't know if it's the Scars trying to help them overthrow Asher or Gran.
What if it's a test? What if we just need to? It's another stupid test. We should take this message.
I hate tests.
We should take this message to Brand first and see what he does. You can read mine.
So I made a copy of the letter. So if we can take this copy to
I can
Asher.
Talk in minds.
There is. Hold on. Is it that safe house that I was told about?
Mm-hmm.
That's where I left the last message, right? I wrote a message to.
You wrote a message.
No, you gave it to one of your
contacts.
Norm. Yeah, you gave it to one of your contacts.
Which safe house?
You wrote a message and Tyrion gave it to Norm.
Yeah, Norm was the chicken.
If this is Jamie asking, then we can tell you. If this is Lyra asking,
but Norm is the chicken.
Norm is the chicken. Because
I gave the message to the chicken.
You gave the message to me, and then I gave it to the chicken because the chicken is inconspicuous.
That's right.
Who's gonna think it's the chicken?
That's right.
Exactly.
No one.
Norm coming in handy.
I thought I did it at the safe house.
It is possible that they're getting in close with the right hand man or the close man of Brand to then. Like it just doesn't. If they're trying to, the message just doesn't make sense unless it's a bait. It could be a bait. Okay, we're flipping it around again.
Yeah, there's too many swerves happening.
What if it's a
who's backstabbing who?
What if Eber is baiting?
Okay, so if I stand here, Brand, Jamie stabs here, I can stab Matt there.
What if Eber what?
What if Eber is baiting Brand into sending an assassination on Asher or whatever or Gran? And like, that's how they get whoever's going to be the assassinator. But that seems like such a lot of work for just one person.
Okay, what if it's like the Dark Knight? If we tell the contact will be the target. If we tell the target they're about to get assassinated, then they're going to get swarmed by, let's say, the Congress of Mourning, and then those people are 3 of the presumed bad guys. So now they're in a room with exactly who they need to kill, and then they can just pop.
Yeah.
So what if we can't tell the target?
I mean, the target would just only know himself. He wouldn't tell anybody else.
But
especially the other parts of the Court of Mourning, if they're in on the betrayal in this.
I hate this. I thought I would like this kind of game. I don't. My brain hurts. I don't know. Everyone's an enemy.
Well, that's the thing. Like, we don't know if we can
problem
trust
is
her.
we don't know. We don't have any proof of anything.
No, but it is all lining up. It's just the problem is we have a lot of the information, but we're missing key details that'll point us towards whether or not we're being played or whether or not
who's playing who.
Ever. See, I don't think it doesn't make sense. If they want us to go, unless it's like a fallback plan, it doesn't make sense for them to send us in to infiltrate and find information to help take down.
Who gave you this
Scars.
This garter in the first place? Liam?
No, Guile.
One of Brand's men.
The guy you were right behind.
Yeah, the one you were standing next to.
How does that make you feel?
It just doesn't make a lot of sense if...
Okay, we can stand here and speculate all night about what's going on with this. What's our next move?
While they're brain talking,
Yes.
I whisper to my staff and just, what do you think is happening here?
Everybody's got somebody to whisper to. Is it? Are you able to like get responses from the staff?
It's up to you. It's not like a channel divinity or anything.
Right.
Is it Ascension staff?
No, she just talks to a staff.
Alright.
Could be sleepy, you know.
Yeah, I would say, given the circumstances around why the thing with the staff is the way it is, you don't often get replies just out of like being pissed.
Okay.
She petrified Ginny into a staff.
Did I get a free feat from the cards? Is that what happened?
We started with a feed for whatever reason. Because I asked.
On this occasion, you don't get a response.
Okay.
I'm missing a feat. Oh no, I took the 20 and in.
So what's our next move? Are we going to try to warn the Congress of Mourning, or are we just going to take this note back and
then
see what happens?
And then
I think both.
you don't
Yeah,
get a
'cause
response
I made
at
a copy.
first. And then you hear a voice in your head. An obviously very familiar voice to you.
Sorry, I'm talking.
You hear every other word of both conversations.
Hold, please.
Well, it would seem that somehow you stumbled onto the right path. I suppose I wish you well and that it makes it all worth it.
I don't know what that means. I don't really care about any of this.
Well, you're in it now.
Sounds about right.
Knee deep in Dookie.
None of this helps me.
Not much I can do.
But none of this helps me.
Get back in there.
Get wrecked.
Get the job done, champ.
I'm missing time outside for this garbage.
You really want to tell me about missing time outside?
Okay, right.
You just say grams.
No.
Okay.
But yeah, I think we need to do both. I think we need to send a message to Asher and Dancer and Prancer.
Yeah.
And Vixen or whatever the hell.
So is that the plan then?
Yeah, we just need to figure out how to do it incognito.
Well, because I'm not going to be able to go there in person. I need to tell Asher.
You kind of almost need to, now that I think about it.
Yeah, I do.
Well, no, because you're like missing all of a sudden. Jade comes in, then Alex is all of a sudden gone from existence, and nobody knows where she is. That seems a little fishy too, because you kind of have a presence to keep people know who you are. You kind of need to go back and show.
I
presence.
feel like Asher would have made that kind of
No,
excuse.
Thrag Command has no idea what is happening with us, and that is something that I need to address with Asher because a member of that Thrag Command is dead.
Daddy was
Daddy
like
was
some
emphasis.
sausage.
Excellent.
Emphasis.
All right. So what's it going to be? It is well after midnight. You have partied hardy into the
I need to go.
very early morning. Something needs.
You
You have this message that whoever is expecting the message, they are expecting it back.
I will take the copy that Brandy made.
She just wrote down what the words were.
Well, yeah, I just copy the words.
Okay.
And the,
So
si-
you're
and the
taking
signature.
that copy.
I'm
Okay.
taking the copy.
Okay.
Which might not be a good idea. What happens if someone like finds you and then they find the message?
It is what it is. We need to make a decision.
Can you not remember 3 sentences?
I need
We
proof.
need proof that it's
I need
signed by
proof
E.
that it's
type
signed
stuff, I
by
guess.
Ever.
Yeah.
What proof? What? That's not the original message. It's not like
If
it's
I
a
tell them that
photocopy.
Charles dropped off the message and they
Uh-huh.
see it signed by E, it's Ever.
But that's not. It's not the original message, so it just looks like you wrote down on a piece of paper, and you're like, it's signed by E, clearly, but you wrote it.
But I have the mimicry stuff, so it's a pretty decent form.
Why would someone in Congress of Mourning not believe anything that I'm telling them?
Well, then why do you need the letter, is what I'm saying.
As proof.
Because she was
But you
hired
don't
by
need proof.
Asher.
Why would they doubt you?
It's
not proof. This is proof.
What?
This is the original letter.
You can't handle the proof.
I can't take the original letter.
I understand that, but having the copy doesn't benefit you in any way. It just looks like you wrote down on a piece of paper, look, it's proof! It's like you wrote it!
I tell them,
Uh-huh.
Brandy, the person that's part of our group,
Uh-huh.
made a
She
copy of
photocopied
this
it?
letter.
Yes.
I
so
did this
I can
whole
bring
scanning
it back
dot
to
matrix
you.
thing.
There's no reason for me not to have the copy.
Because if you get caught, then they're like, why do you have a copy of a letter?
It's a chance we have to take.
She can shove it in her
I'm just saying you
pocket,
don't need it.
in her special pocket, so it's never found.
Prison wallet?
Yes.
Stuff it in my chainmail, in between my boobs.
That's
There you go.
exactly where we were talking about, yes.
A day pocket.
That's one of the three.
All right, so you're taking the copy of the letter, and
I
I'm
want
assuming
to go back.
one of us have to go with her.
I don't think you should come with me
I
because
do
you
think
are.
we should swap.
None of
Yeah,
you.
I don't think she. I think
None
she has
of
to go
you
alone.
have disguised yourself like I have. So if we are being followed, if I take the makeup off, I might be able to travel more freely.
That's what I was saying. If she goes back to her previous life, she can't be seen with us because it looks fishy.
Yeah.
Even if she, because I wasn't disguised when I saw Brandon, so if I'm with the Alex that he thinks who is
terrible.
Jade,
I could
isn't
also
100%
go back.
sure.
Oh God, what's her name?
But I can also use the makeup kit to not be the bird.
I mean, you're still a bird.
Well, I could
I
not
know.
be the
You're
same
being
bird. I can
Galendra.
hide. I can
Galendra,
hide
yeah,
the
yeah, yeah.
scar.
If I go back to Galendra, maybe she has a red wig that I
could
can
be
borrow.
a different bird.
What do you need to wait for? I thought that makeup did that.
My
No,
hair
just
is
does-
short
She did
and
dye-
blonde now.
You dyed
Yes.
it. I see.
and
Yeah.
cut it.
Oh,
And
that's
cut
right.
it.
Oh, that's right. That's
She's-
permanent.
Yeah, that part's permanent.
Well, temporary.
I did forget. I'm sure she has a wig.
So if I go to Galendra,
Oh yeah, the makeup does nothing. Like realistically, the hair and the makeup is the combination that you need. Right now, if you just take off the makeup, you're just kind of a weird looking Alex that isn't the same.
Yeah.
You're like, who are you?
well, I mean, I'm not worried about my haircut to get into the Congress of Mourning. I'm worried about taking off the makeup that the Scars know what my hair looks like at this point.
Uh huh. And then a while.
But if I go to Galendra and get a red wig,
yeah.
they still don't know who
Yeah,
I
I'm on
am.
board with that. 'cause
Well,
you
no,
know, like I
the
said,
scars will know exactly who you are.
you
because
have a
have-
you have a
you're a
presence to
soldier.
maintain, and if you're not there as your previous normal looking self,
Exactly.
it looks weird. If you
So-
dye your hair blonde and then the Jade has the blonde hair, exact same hairstyle, it's kind of looking a little
Yeah,
weird.
that's why I'm probably gonna stop at Galendra's and see if she's got something for me.
But it's midnight and she probably won't be
Well,
of service.
I mean,
Galendra's always
she is her best friend.
yes. Galendra's always there when I
If
need
worst
her.
comes to worst, we'll ask for him.
Take your hair out one by one.
It's my only contact.
All right,
list.
so-
that's not true.
You want to take. So you want to go find Galendra.
I want to go find Galendra to try to put myself back together
Okay.
so I can go to the Congress of Mourning and be allowed entry.
Hmm.
So how do we get you out? How do we get? Jade's never gonna leave this place, which is weird.
No, Jade will leave
If-
this place.
okay.
No, I leave here.
Full on cloud.
Hypothetically,
Yeah.
okay. So then, yeah, okay, that's fine. I don't know. I'm playing out all the situations.
Like
in my
once we
head.
get back onto the street
I'm in
and
my
we
mind
leave.
palace.
is where I'm going to break off and go
Right.
do my thing.
Yeah. So I just envision you going to like the pond or a stream or like some kind of bucket, and you're like washing your face off, and they're like,
No, I
"Oh,
do that
that's
with
who you are."
when I'm in Galendra's place.
Uh-huh.
I wouldn't do it out in the open.
If you're being watched, it's going to be known. So you have to make sure you're not being watched. Is all
But
I'm
if-
trying to say.
It's still a chance.
I
Trust
know,
me,
I'm
I
just
thought
saying.
about that.
I'm just saying.
We could be being followed.
There's an invisible guy right there. We just
Like I told him, there's a difference between just taking the chance and being paranoid.
I can speak to him in his head.
I
I can hear his thoughts.
will definitely speak to him.
He says we're dumbasses.
He's thinking, God, I hope they don't know there's an invisible guy right here.
So, what I think is, you three should go back to the Scars.
Uh-huh.
come up with some excuse for why I stayed behind for a little bit. Tell them that
You're working hard.
Tell them that Jade found someone that she wants to. Yes.
Yeah, you're working overtime.
Yeah,
Exactly.
Doing extra gigs.
And then
Yeah.
I'm going to go do my thing, and then I will meet you guys back at the Scar's hideout.
but you won't be able to meet at the Scar's hideout if you're you.
Take the
She just has
wig
a wig.
off and put the makeup back on.
Okay, checks out.
Oh,
checks
yeah.
out. Yeah, checks out.
You're gonna need this.
Yeah. Good call. I forgot I gave that to you.
That would have been great in 3 weeks.
That would've been bad.
Is Charles still here?
We've been up here forever. He is gone.
Yeah,
Everyone's sleeping.
Yeah, Madam Scarlet came upstairs
And basically said, "Get out."
the
so.
till, basically, and
Did we get paid for this night?
of course not.
I mean, I made 1 gold.
I made a few. I made a total of 2 gold.
I think I
and
made a
2
couple silver, but I didn't put it down. So, but he put how many? I don't even.
Lyra made 25.
Yeah, she made 25.
I'll put down 3 silver because I think you said he put down a couple silver.
Yeah. I think it was a gold and a couple.
It was a gold and a
yeah.
couple silver. So I put 1 gold, 3 silver.
Nice.
Pretty good, productive night, if I do say so myself.
Okay, so they're going back to the hideout. You're going to.
I'm going to
Galendra's.
Galendra's.
Uh-huh.
I mean, would I even know where their hideout is?
No, you're,
No,
they're
we're
going
going
back.
back. We're going to Scars.
hideout.
We're
Yeah,
going
the
to
Scars.
Yeah, they're going back to
Yeah.
the. You're all. The 3 of you are going back to the den.
Yeah,
Where-
I don't know if you're
I
in.
thought this is the
Where
night.
you were given the mission. No,
Oh, okay.
this is the Red Rose.
No,
The
this
den-
is the brothel.
Yeah, the den is what they call the area where like the scars
Yeah,
sleep and
the
convene. and all
giant-
that, yeah.
So
In
yeah,
the
when
spillways.
we'll go back to try to find Guile, or Liam, or well. So here's the question:
Go to Guile.
when Guile, yeah, we'll go.
we gotta go to Guile.
We'll find Guile because it might matter who gets this message. I'm not going to reseal it. It's fine.
Yeah, we'll explain why. You'll explain why.
Yeah, I was never told not to open it.
Sorry.
so-
Maybe tell us the mission better.
yeah.
So
So
why you
then-
don't say rookies out to
Is
do
Guile
expert level
available?
jobs?
Okay, so you guys are going back. You're going to Galendra's. Fortunately, Lyra sort of expertly knows the spillways, so she's able to get you back to the den pretty quickly.
Okay.
You get to Galendra's, and you know she's a party girl herself. So by the time you get there, she's. I mean, you like knock on the door. No answer at first.
As I walk to her place, though, I want to just kind of look around and see if I'm being followed, if anybody's watching me.
All right. There are people out. Give me a perception check.
Natural 20
That's pretty
Are you
good.
trained?
That
I
is-
Okay.
or
Let's make a check.
23.
That is pretty good.
That's
So
important.
yeah.
Yeah.
So while you can't,
It's the first natural 20 I've rolled in months.
you can't make out any details, but you know there are footsteps that have remained a few yards behind you since you left the Red Rose.
But I can't tell where they're coming from.
They're just kind of behind you. They're not staying like in one constant place. It seems like they're making an effort of staying out of eye shot.
They
For
have
sure.
been invisible watching us this whole time. Oh, so you definitely can't go back now.
Why? They see Jade go in,
And
I see
Alex come out?
but doesn't look like Jade. So for all they know, Jade goes in, and
And the disguised person comes out as a member of.
they don't know.
As long as you wear different armor, you're good.
I don't. I mean, you're alone. You do you.
Yeah, I mean, like, there's no other choice. Like, it's just, this needs to be done. Regardless of what happens, this needs to be done.
Okay, so you still go
So
to
I still go.
Galendra's?
I go to Galendra's and I knock on the door.
Yep, no answer at first. You knock again?
Is the handle locked?
Yes.
This is the old that needed to be taken to the cold.
It was all about Glendolendra or whatever.
It's
her
not
name
dawn
is.
yet.
Yeah.
We're fine.
I'm gonna pound a little harder.
Yeah.
That's what she said.
Ew.
Didn't do that at the fucking...
You get,
brothel.
a voice comes out. Go away.
Is it Kalendra?
Yes.
Hey, bitch, it's me. Open up.
Hey, yo, bitch.
Hey, yo,
You get kind of like, what?
Well,
And she-
my best friend and I call each other bitch.
She's like,
so.
what? And she like comes to the window and kind of peeks out. What? Oh, wow. Okay. And she comes and lets you in. It seems like she had to kind of do a double take. Because I can't remember if you changed your face in front of her.
I didn't change my
did.
face in front of her, but she
Right.
did my hair.
Yeah. So she comes to the door and kind of peeks open. Alex?
Somebody's following me. Let me in.
I've led the assassin to your person. Let me in.
Okay. And she like she sort of cautiously lets you in and closes the door.
I need a favor. You know that really cool red wig that you have?
Yeah.
I'm going to take this off. So I know this is not my actual face.
It's very disturbing.
I know.
Not the face, it's just weird to like hear your voice and know it's you, but it's not you.
Yeah, tell me about it.
Are you okay?
No. No, to be perfectly honest with you, no, not at
Because
all.
when you told me about this, I told you to be very careful.
Yeah, well,
There's no way.
It's bad.
And now you said someone's following you, and
I
now they
think.
followed you here, maybe?
I think
100%. Not 100%.
What's that
the
from?
footsteps are around, but I couldn't see. I couldn't make out if somebody was actually following me. But here's what I need.
Just ignore that.
I need to borrow your wig.
Uh-huh.
I'm going to take this makeup off because I need to get back to the Congress of Mourning. And they're not going to let me in looking like this.
Okay, yeah.
So, can you help out?
All right. If this is what you need to do, then sure. So
I will take 10 minutes and I will scrub my face.
the three of you get to the den. And as you pass through one of the doorways from the spillways to get into the den, there's members of the Scars carousing, having drinks, eating, and Liam is there standing among you. And as soon as you walk in, his gaze shoots right over. And he kind of struts over with a big smile on his face.
Who, Liam?
Yes.
Oh, balls.
Well, again, you've returned.
Feeling better.
Yes, much better, Lyra. Very good to see you. I'm sure you had a fun night. And I believe that you have something for me.
We have something for Guile. Is that to come to you? He gave us
Yes,
a
you should have gotten a letter.
Oh, yes.
From the contact.
Yeah, but it was from
Yeah,
Guile.
Guile's an errand boy. He does as I ask.
Okay, wonderful.
Yeah, he'll take the letter from you. Ah, the curious kind. I see. It's all right.
I wasn't told what to do. I was just told, "Here's the garter. Go do something."
Hey, don't worry about it. It's no problem. And he'll kind of.
Guile serve your father.
Me, my father, pretty much the same person, right?
That's what I figured.
He'll kind of turn and give the message a read, and he'll turn back around and go, where's
Jade?
Jade, yeah.
Yeah, she
got caught up.
She got an
with,
extra client, I guess.
yeah.
Little like made a
Doing
little extra money.
overtime.
Oh, lucky fellow. All right.
I'll relay that note to her.
Well, then I doubt she'll be well rested, but I hope the three of you are, because we have a mission at dawn.
True.
Great, so now
Yeah,
I have hours of
breakfast.
sleep.
At dawn we plan!
And
What mission would that be?
and that is where we will end.
Next time.
Welcome to being the Dragonborn, where you have to do everything.
Damn it!
Yes, you are the PCs.
Yes,
You get the-
we know we are. Everyone knows we are special and can do everything.
Well, you did save his life.
Well, that too.
So everyone.
Alex saved his life.
Wow, we weren't all part of the fight. Yeah, you're right.
It's not his fault he was taken out. So.
I saved his life. I teleported him away.
All right.